They had a whole handle of...
Making some hits back over there.
Hey.
Oh, shit, I think we live right now, baby. Let's kick it off like this, homeboy. Let's go. Is that hot?
That's good.
It's good?
Yeah, it's good.
We got audio, we're good.
We got audio?
I've been a bad man, yeah, the devil's praying to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Emotions out of focus, I'm crawling at my lowest. Feet hit the streets like a high-speed pursuit. I'm wild when I move, burning through your head, about to tighten up the noose. Bunch of clown faces blowing clouds of the booth. Woof, woof, hooters at the door, now they trying to run up in. I am not a guppy shark, stash everything. Dope in the pussy like a B of A deposit. Baby girl robotic, she gang bang ebonic. Hang with the wolves or you gotta pull your weight. Told the biggest tool, keep one in the chain. This is not a date, dance with the Mex, get your face in the cake.
Yeah, the devil's praying to me, and I help him go and get his way. You kept your word, boy, yeah, the devil said to me, and I can't wait to meet you one day. Yeah, I can't wait to meet you one day.
Some motherfucking like psychedelic shit, homie. I see the music video. Got some crazy ass broad with fucking doing like a belly dancing shit, just losing her motherfucking mind off some dope 5 days up.
Hey.
Off that wavy bar. I'm tripping right now. It's a nice, gloomy, cold day in LA today, baby.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's a good day to kick off the Cortez and just lounge up in some long socks.
Don't start talking about Cortez shoes because I have not found a fucking pair in like over 3 months because everybody's using it for cholo parties right now. Don't go there today, homie. I'm just saying.
Are you saying they're playing dress up?
They're playing fucking dress up, homie. That's just, yeah.
Real alcoholics drink warm beer on cold days.
True.
True?
True. If it's there, let's go.
Hey. It's kind of like pizza. The next day pizza.
Next day pizza, just
cold, just as good, right? Shout out to everybody fucking with us on this Sunday.
I vouch
baby.
for that.
Yeah, absolutely. You got the Patron popping off.
And
right
and this one is actually not super frozen, but just good enough. So it works for me.
Absolutely. You just gonna drink it like that?
Like that, unless you want a shot.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. So me and tequila have a long history. Which, just brings out the worst in me, I'd say. Oh. Gotta stick to what I know. That's a Jack and Coke.
Jack and Coke.
Absolutely.
Which one's been good to me?
Yeah. Well, everybody has their tolerance, right? Mm-hmm. Of what they used to.
We can handle.
Yeah. Like me, I'll drink a motherfucker. I'll drink that shit, Jack and Coke. I drink Jack like apple juice. You know what I mean? But some motherfuckers that don't fuck with it, they'll drink it and they'll be like,
on a whole other thing, yeah. See, I grew up on Bud Ice. 211s, Bud Ice. High school shit, homie.
Yeah,
you know about that.
You taking it back. I mean, when you talk about Bud Ice, you just remind me of one thing. It's like we scraping up the change.
Yes,
like, how much you got, dog? How much you got?
2 for 1.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We're putting that shit together, and then we telling the wino on the side of the liquor store, like, hey, my G.
Can you hook me?
Yeah, go get this shit for me real quick. Today is a good day. Today is a beautiful, gloomy day. Today, I want everybody to give a warm welcome for Dolly Girl. Let's go, baby.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate the invite, being here. This is what's up.
Absolutely. I mean, I think it was overdue, long overdue. We've talked here and there. And and I've been meaning to get you on the podcast. And, sometimes like when we have guests or when I talk to people, I'm like, hey, my G, we're going to get it cracking. And, just be patient and, we'll
work it out.
Yeah, yeah. When the time comes and the stars align and all that
good
magical
stuff.
shit,
yeah,
we're gonna get it cracking. It's a weird way that Hoodstocks work sometimes, but we actually have our booking corrected now. Now we're booked like 2 months
Nice.
Like we're already booked into the summertime with guests.
That's what's up. That's a blessing right there.
Yeah. I mean, what I did is I handed the reins over to my boy Casey over here.
Easy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because I was doing it like week to week bookings, trying to find different people, but having people, but not sure if it's the right people at the right time, you know? And I just like, you know, sometimes, so I started this by myself. And the only way we're going to grow is by me letting go of certain things and trusting teammates to take care of it. And I want to give a big shout out to my boy Casey right here. Let's go over to Casey. Let's give a big shout out to Casey right here, baby. Yes.
What up, everybody?
Casey,
What up? What up?
Hey, Casey, I promise I'm not going to hurt you. I saw the comments.
What the fuck, Casey?
Fuck you.
What the fuck got into you, dog?
He went
I don't know what happened that night, bro. This fool Lucky gave me some weird looking shots, bro, and then
He went in that night. I saw he went in. I was like, where are we going?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to this dude.
fucked up.
His,
There it is. There it is.
that boy was tripping. Now I got dudes hitting me up. They're like, "Hey, is Casey gay?"
That was
bad.
too good. That was one of the best voiceovers in history
yeah,
of the fucking internet, bro.
That's a part of you for now on.
Voiceover. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That was coming out of his fucking mouth. Oh my god! You know what somebody said? Somebody said Lucky had to get the last laugh when I posted that. You know what I mean? And then some other dude quoted, I believe it's The Art of War or 50 Laws of fucking Power or some shit. And they said never outshine the master. And you know what? That's not that wasn't my objective. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like we clown right here. We have a good time. And I found an opportunity to get him. Like, dude, like I was posting all his videos and he was blasting me. Like he was clowning me. But dude, he was clowning me and I thought it was fucking hilarious. Because, and then even my coworkers at work, they're like, "Hey, fucking Casey, bye-bye." And I said, "Hey, dog, I've been grooming this dude for this day right here."
Right.
And he's catching up. You know what I mean? Like this is my stepson, might be my real son.
Don't know yet.
Me and his mom are still trying to work those things out. You know what I mean? With Maury, but like I'm grooming this dude.
Right.
Like he's already got it in him. He's a clown already, and so we're just trying to really just.
Build him where he needs to be at.
Well, sometimes you got to break the person. We were trying to break him, and I think this is a point of break right here. Like he just lost his fucking mind that day, and he said, "Anybody can get it," and he started fucking mocking me, and honestly, I wasn't even mad. I fell out my seat laughing. I was like a proud dad. I said, "Son, come sit on my lap." I was really proud of him because I need that clap back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't need a bunch of motherfucking yes men and dude, we can talk shit right here. Dude, like clap
Bring
back,
it.
baby.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way the homies and the homegirls do it, right?
It's always been like that. Yeah. If you can't hang, then well.
Yeah, if you can't hang, you ain't gonna be really hanging with us.
You're gonna be on the floor real quick.
You're gonna get victimized, and then not only that, so when you out there with the wolves and the vultures and shit on the streets, and the homies start saying, "Oh, you the weak link? Oh, you get broke by a little clown, a little bag? Oh, we can't have you on the round fly, doggy. When we gonna go whoop de whoop whoop and do that?" And I'm not fucking saying any of that shit is good. Don't do that shit.
Right.
But I'm saying back in the day, the mind state. If you seen that shit, then you just like that was a red flag. That was a red flag to me.
Yeah, no, it was a red flag. Yeah, definitely.
Like you can't handle some words, homie. Mm-hmm. Imagine though, you get caught up in that police station. He gonna be like, and you gonna be on the other end of that paperwork, dog. That motherfucker's he's gonna be like, and you know what else he did?
Yeah.
Fuck that dude. He's been clowning me for months in the hood, embarrassing me in front of all the hood rats, telling all the girls I got a little wee wee.
Not for the hood rats.
Motherfuckers get their get back in different ways. You feel me?
Yeah, no, they do.
Yeah, I'm
gotta be ready to fire back.
Like they start snitching and they start making shit up. Like and the cops
I've
are loving it. In the hood, we
yeah.
say it's your story. We're gonna let you tell it.
Yep.
In the police station, they're probably like, and then what happened?
Yeah.
You know, they're like, hell yeah.
This
Even
guy's talking lies. Everything we need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring this guy a soda.
Yeah.
Give him something to drink. Give him some donuts that we left in the back. Get him happy. He's telling it all.
Absolutely.
We have fun right here. And you know what? We just, and a lot of cats are just like, oh, leave Casey alone. No, we're not going to leave nobody alone right here. This is what we do right here, and it's our structure.
Yeah,
it's
how
the
you
direction.
guys do it. Yeah,
yeah, absolutely. But Dolly girl, so it's amazing having you here.
Thank you.
You are kind of like an OG in the rap game, the Chicana
Not kind
rap.
of. I am an OG in the rap game.
Okay. And feel free to correct me anytime.
I got to give myself my own flowers sometimes because people be forgetting I'm just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk your shit, girl.
I gotta put it down.
Shit.
Like, I've been in the game for a very, very long time. I've never said, I'm the first one before anybody, because literally, right when I came in, I was the only solo artist at that moment. Because before me, I think it was JV who that just had retired couple years right before I came in. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I put in my footwork. Like, I was out there spray painting putting glue behind my posters, putting them up in the streets, fucking selling the CDs, passing out the flyers. Like, I'm talking about late light hours. Like, I put in footwork in this game since day one. And
did you put your back into it?
And then for me, yeah. Not nobody else, but yeah, for me, yeah.
Fucking with you.
No, I'm just like you say, hey, if you can't take it, then you can't come here. You can't take it. What happens here at the podcast? Don't even roll through straight up.
Nah, you good, family. I'm gonna be easy because we're giving you, like you said, we're here to give you your flowers, have you on the podcast, and at the same time, we're gonna keep it on a very, very respectful level, but we'll have fun too.
Sure, yes.
Yeah. So before we get to that point, and when you started doing the rap music, when did you start?
When I very first started was about 2002.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in a car club called Night Crowd.
Let's wait to get to that point. I want to rewind it a little further back.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're from Lincoln Heights, correct?
Yes, Eastside Lincoln Heights.
Eastside Lincoln Heights. Yeah. Those are the homies right there. I fuck with Lincoln Heights, and I fuck with the other side too as well. I fuck with Eastside Clover too. You know what I mean? Being 45 years old,
everybody
baby.
lives really close right there. It's a real small city.
We used to go to Eastside Clover's neighborhood. I think it kind of flopped. It went Lincoln Heights ended up being the big neighborhood, and then throughout early times. I mean, I don't know all the street correct street numbers or whatnot, but it was funny that at one point. Eastside Clover was really deep, and all of a sudden they got small, and then Eastside Lincoln Heights blew the fuck up.
Right.
But anyways, we used to go back in the day, like I'm saying, like mid '90s, early '90s, to Eastside Clover's. Like we would do New Year's Eve parties. You know what I mean? Right there in their neighborhood. And you guys will be there too, right up the street.
Right up the street.
Well, I think, what is that, 26 or something
28.
like 28, yeah. You know what I mean? And, there would be a porch of there'd be like 5 motherfuckers holding it down, whatever, dog. You know what I mean? But we just be like, what up, my G's? Bop, bop, bop. You know what I mean? And, but anyways, so let's rewind it and tell your story about how you were raised and how you got into the neighborhood and then how you transitioned into doing Chicano rap.
Let's take you see right where it started. Okay, so I was about maybe 15, right? I was like over 15 years old. I grew up right there. Yeah, I grew up in East Lincoln Heights, 90031. And at that time, I had just, my dad put me into Franklin High School, right around that time. I grew up pretty much in a private school my whole life in Lincoln Heights. It was a school called Sacred Heart, and I was there for Sacred Heart.
Right off of the 110, Chinatown?
Yeah, the elementary, though, because my mom and dad tried putting me in the all-girls school, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I was like, dude, this is not me. Like, all my homeboys be outside just waiting for me to get out of school.
Yeah.
They call me schoolgirl. Like, Dad, you stuck here.
I mean, I wish I had that problem growing up. I'm trying to put me in all-girls school, you know what I mean?
I think you'd be all right.
I'd be like a bowling ball in that bitch.
But at that time, I begged my dad. I mean, I got into some shit, and I was just like, finally, I got out, and I wanted to go to Lincoln High School, but he was like, hell no. He's like, no way, everybody you know is there. So he took me to Franklin High School. So I went to Franklin for like about a year.
I went to Franklin.
Oh, you did? Oh, it's dope. Oh, yeah, because you're like right there.
Yeah, I went to Highland Park Continuation. I went to Franklin. I went to Lincoln Heights Skills Center.
Oh, the Skills Center. Yeah. I've been up to the Skills Center.
Century Continuation Alhambra. Yeah. Matter of fact, my mom went to Lincoln Heights High School.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, though.
That's right. And then, so when I was there, I ended up I ended up hanging out with those CMKers. So
The Tang Crew, yeah.
So I was part of CMK for a good chunk of years.
It's kind of like a famous Tang Crew back in the
Oh
day.
yeah. Oh, we were deep. We were hella deep, and it was all the guys and just like 4 or 5 girls. It was just us rolling with the homies, and that's when all the party crews and all the stuff. We were going against the AMKers and the Camsters and oh my gosh. I'm thinking about
That's a Camster right there.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. Before Cam turned into a neighbor that took over
now
Thicket.
exactly. Yeah, you don't say so.
That's when they were taggers back then. Yeah.
SSL, all of them, like, whew.
Yeah.
We were like going back and forth crazy. And, it was just the whole spray can thing, whatever. But it was deep. It was pretty deep. It got so heavy to a point where it's just like, the neighborhood started coming up to us and they were just like, it's either you're going to pick up the gun or drop the can. They didn't want us fucking tagging anymore. So it got pretty serious. So at that time, when that happened, kind of stepped back a little bit, but I knew too many people. I knew way too many people. And I started hanging out with the homies and just doing, we get into some shit, like some crazy madness to the point where I actually was like ended up in the G files, So they already knew who I was and stuff like that, Mom and dad couldn't really find me anywhere. They already knew. They needed to find me. They already knew the cops were already looking for me. Like, it was pretty heavy, but it was dope. Like, I had a good time. Like, that was my family, My mom and dad, like, they weren't about that. I was an only child. I grew up like right near a park. I think any kid that pretty much raised, is raised by a park is gonna end up affiliated or banging with somebody, because
especially in the neighborhood.
So so. It took a turn one day where just like I was down with the homies, whatever they needed, whatever they wanted, let's go, let's do this. I never said no. To this day I'm real solid. I'm solid to the G code. I love the hood. I learned so much from the hood and so much respect, and it's crazy because I look at stuff and now it's like, damn, like where is all that? Like, it's not like back in the day when we had homies that actually looked out for us, told us to school us and everything. Everything's like all sloppy and crazy all over the place. Even respect is not even earned or even put out there for that fact, But whenever I get a chance, I see little homies and stuff like that. Like, I try to talk to them and stuff, let them know what's up, There was one night where some shit went down with another neighborhood, and we had a crazy ass shootout right there in the corner of Griffin and Broadway at the Arco. And that night they kind of were like, all right, Dolly, that's what's up. What's up. I was with the older homies. I was 19 years old. The homies were like 30 years old.
Griffin and Broadway. That AM PM, man. You pump your gas looking like
yeah,
this.
you are.
Yeah, you pump your gas like
definitely.
fucking pump that shit and bounce out. I used to pump my gas there all the time, pushing through that area.
It's still the same. But it's not as bad, but it's still, when you go there, you're still just pumping your gas doing this shit.
Yeah.
It's just something that, because you're always there. But the homies, they knew what was up, and at that time, like, none of the homegirls were around. Like, they were like, oh, we gotta jump in, but nobody was around. There was this one night where I got caught slipping because I didn't know. One of the homies told a homegirl just to rush me. She came out over, bah! We just started going at it, and I ended up on the floor, but I was still cool, and the homie was just like, that's what's up, what's good, you down with the homies and all of us, and I put in the work, and it started from there. And I just, to this day, like, I love the hood. I keep in contact with everybody. Like, everybody knows what's up. It was my thing. Like, I just, like, I grew out of it, but I did, like, it's like, we gotta grow up, but it's always been in my quota, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, the hood taught me a lot. My first album was pretty much based on everything that I was doing. I think my first album, I was so active. Oh my God. I go back and I listen. I was like, what the hell? I was super active in my first album. Like, that's when I was just barely still in there and still, doing my thing, But I love what I went through, and I don't regret anything.
What was the name of your first album?
It's called To Know Me Is To Love Me.
To Know Me Is To Love Me.
Yeah. And it's crazy because, like, I had to come up with a title for that first album, and I'm like, damn, what am I going to do? And I'm just driving. I'm looking around, and then there's a car right in front of me, and the license plate frame said, To Know Me Is To Love Me. I was like,
shit.
There it is.
Meant to be, baby.
Yeah, I was like, there it is. That's the album cover name right there. And that opened up so many doors.
I mean, what made you want to, you're in the street. I mean, you're in the streets, running around with your boys and shit, running around with your homegirls, Lincoln Heights. And what made you want to pick up a pen and a piece of paper and start writing music, start doing music?
Well, like I said, I was an only child, so I wrote a lot. I had so many journals journals. I used to write so much since I was like in 6th, 7th grade.
Like diaries.
Diaries, Like I just wrote and wrote and wrote. And as I was writing, I started noticing that my words kind of started coming together on its own.
Yeah.
I was just like, okay, that's pretty cool. But I didn't think nothing of it. It wasn't until like one day, like I said, I joined a car club. Okay, so it wasn't until one day when I was like, okay, you know what? I'm getting into too much trouble. Too much is going on. I need to kind of like slow my roll a little bit, just a little bit. I was getting caught up too much, like too much. And so it was to the point where I couldn't even leave the county anymore, like that bad, you know? So, all right, I need to find another activity. I started, messing with cars and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Casey, matter of fact, I think I have it on my phone. So surprise, Dolly, we happened to get one of your journals, and we have one of your old poems right here. Matter of fact, here it is right here. Hot Cheetos are red, paños are blue.
How'd you find it?
If you don't smoke PCP, then you can't roll with me, fool.
Bye, Dolly.
No? My bad. I was really trying to think about, you know what I mean, what the motherfucking diary would be saying.
How'd you find that?
Sorry. I'm mildly retarded. Go ahead. What would you be talking about in your diaries, though? Like, what do girls talk about in diaries?
Oh, mine's were, oh my God. You would think I'd be more toxic back then. And I'm not even like kind of female. I was so angry at dudes. I was angry at dudes growing up.
They were doing you dirty?
They
or
were
what?
like, yeah, like, okay, I would be like, man, you know, that dude's pretty dope. I want to hang out with him, but he don't want to hang out with me. Or, you know, I have my eye on somebody, but that one wants to date my homegirl instead. Or, like, all these dudes just, like, they were like, nah. Like, they just wouldn't give me the time of day. Like, and I wasn't an ugly girl neither. I mean, I dressed like the homies, but that attracted a lot of homies, too, at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, the homies would come tell me, hey, can I borrow your pants? Can I borrow your shirt?
Oh, I thought it was going to attract the homies in a different way.
Well, I mean, they kind of started like that, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, nothing like being butt naked with your hyena and she's got socks higher than yours, you know what I mean?
You know, oh my God, I got shit on so much for that. They'd be like, hey, Dolly, that guy's not for you. I'm like, why? Because your socks are higher than his. I go, facts.
Crazy.
But no, I would dress like that and everything. Like, the homies would want me to iron their clothes and stuff because my shit was, you know, I had it down, man, to the T with all that. But but I don't know, I just had like bad luck a lot with like dudes growing up until I became Dolly Girl.
Yeah. I mean, what's your hood name? Is that your hood name? Muñeca.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I would write Muñeca all over. And then my homie Drew, he was like, you can't be writing Muñeca. I was like, that's my name, though. So, no. You know, this is when the whole tagging thing was going on. He's like, let me see. And he's like, Dolly. Oh, Dolly with a little hyphen E. Boom. And then you see him at the bottom. Boom. Oh, there. Let's go.
Okay.
Bet.
Okay.
That's how it started. That's where I got my name Dolly from. It was a tagging name.
That's dope.
Yeah. So my mom would see it everywhere. My mom's watching too. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
She would see my name everywhere. She was just like, can you stop? I was like, what? She's like, I saw your name like that big on the freeway.
Oh, damn.
She would always like catch my name everywhere. She's like, stop it.
They came to a point where she was looking for them.
Yeah, she was looking for them. She was like driving around, just like, you know.
Where's this little girl at?
Yeah. So I did all that. So that's where the name Dolly came from, you know. We just try to keep it just the same, and the homie didn't want to change it up too much. So shout out to my homie Drew for blessing me with Dolly Girl.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I love how I grew up. I really do. I really do. I really wouldn't change anything. I think I needed to go through stuff like that to prepare me for where I'm at now, to be strong and solid like how I am now. You know, because it was hard. It was really hard. I had a lot of like friends and stuff, but I never had like real solid people like I was able to like open up to. You know.
I mean, it's when in that side of the game, I mean, there's a difference between homies and friends, right? Mm-hmm. And then we have all the acquaintances, right?
Yeah.
That we know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, I know a shitload of people, you know, right? Yeah, I'm sure you do too throughout the years being in the game. But there's a big difference, you know, and it feels good to have friends, you know? Like the homies sometimes will, you know, kind of act like they're your friends and give you some advice that a friend wouldn't give you, but a homie would. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, as you grow older and shit, I mean, it was all about the homies back then, having the homies to accept you, right? It's an acceptance thing, you know. But as I am in this stage chapter in my life, man, like I really cherish my friends. And sometimes I'm not the best friend because I had bad practice and like I didn't have too many friends growing up, but I had a lot of homies, you know. So we pick up those mañas, those homie mañas of just kind of like not a good friend, right?
Yeah.
Smoke this shit,
Yeah.
jump in the car, let's go rob these motherfuckers.
Right.
After you fuck her, I'm gonna fuck her. You know what I mean? Like that's not what friends do. You know, that's homie shit.
Yeah.
You know, like and I make jokes about it and shit, and it's funny to laugh now about it, but you know, honestly, it's just kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this stage of my life, like I still have to work on being like a friend.
Oh,
like
yeah.
do what friends are supposed to do because I was so knees deep in the game, the homie shit, you know what I mean, that I realized when it came to this stage, you know, I don't mean to repeat myself, but I realized I'm not a good friend, you know what I mean? So how can I be a good friend? Well, let me take notes from people that I know that are friends of mine and how
they act with you. And
yeah,
stuff,
exactly. I mean, if that makes any sense.
No, it does, especially like okay, it's like I mean, my life is so busy all the time. I got so much going on. Sometimes I the thing is, I know so many people, so it's hard for me to stay in contact with a lot of people. And I know this, and I really try to stay in contact with everybody. And then like what really got me is just recently, like by my birthday just passed. I was been trying to reach out to a friend and I couldn't get a hold of her, and then I found out that she passed away, and I'm like, this is the shit I'm talking about. And then to me it feels like it was just a few months. But it was really a year already. I'm like, yo, like, I'm not a good friend if I'm doing that. And that's nothing that I'm trying to do on purpose. It's just, I get caught up in the life and so much. And then, you know, I got my son and everything, which I'm not making excuses. It's just like such a fast-paced life, and you forget sometimes to call everybody, especially when you know so many people.
You know what? I have a friend of mine that reminds me every year how much of a bad friend I am, and it's my boy Jason Hess. Jason Hess lives to this day. He lives on La Prada and Figueroa in my neighborhood. To this day, he still lives in the same fucking apartment building that we did when we were going to fucking high school in Franklin. And since I've been out, I don't ever talk to this dude, but every year at my birthday, he texts me, "Happy birthday."
Yes,
Margie.
I have one of those.
And I'm just like, oh, you motherfucker. It just reminds me, like, I'm not a good friend. You know what I mean? But to this day, I'm still working on it. Like, some people were talking shit to me about how I'm with Casey, and we just do it, you know, having fun and whatnot. And it's the dynamics of what we do right here. And it's me trying to like fucking shake his ass up and have him fucking clap back at me. But People can say, "Hey, Luck," because I said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" You know what I mean? Where can we improve with the podcast? You know, are we uplifting the community? Or are we shitting on the community? What are we doing? You know? And one dude, everybody was like, "Yeah, bop, you know, less drinking," and which I agree because I can tend to overdrink, obviously, right? Which I only drink once. I only drink once a week, and that's on the weekend, and it's usually on a podcast, right? I don't drink throughout the week because I don't want to be going to work with a hangover.
Right.
But anyways, they told me, basically, they gave me a long message, you know what I mean? And I took it. You know what I mean? On the chin. I was like, and I responded back and I said, "Good looking out, my G." You know what I mean? And I said, now the difference between, I didn't say me or you, but the difference with me right here is I'm growing in public. Even at 45 years old. Yeah. Like, I'm growing in public. You know what I mean? I'm not where I want to be at right now as a person, as a man, as a grown man. I'm still growing. Right. So all eyes on me while I grow. But yeah, every day I'm striving to be better, to do better.
That's what we got to do.
And you know, we're still flawed, right? You know what I mean? And but when you're in the public eye, like you know what I mean, you do music, you've done it all these years, everybody knows who you are, you know, people can tend to be, you know, kind of skeptical because you know, they're not looking in your window. I hate to say it like that because we love all the supporters. And I don't ever want to make it sound like creepy on their behalf because we put ourselves in the public eye, you know. But yeah, you know what I mean? I'm an imperfect person in this imperfect world. And do I want to be better? Yes. When constructive criticism, yes, please give it to me.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And you know, we make adjustments as we go.
Yeah, and I tell everybody, you know, I'm a hot mess. If you see something that I'm falling off of, like, please tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all over the place, you know, and it's like my intentions are amazing and they're on point, you know, but it's just Like I said, I like to get myself into a lot of stuff. So sometimes I'm not gonna come through when somebody says or call you right back. But I mean, I'm still here. I'm still a good friend. Like if you get to some shit and you're like, "Hey, Dolly, it's about to go down. Pick me up. Let's go." Like I still got you. Like my best friends know what's up. Like even though you don't hear, there you go. My closest homies and best friends know that even if they don't hear from me, if shit were to hit the fan, they could definitely count on me. Even if it's been 5-6 years. If they've been solid with me since day one and I get that phone call, I'm riding.
What if this country that we live in that provides us the freedoms that we do have, right? And they said, "Hey, Dolly, we need you to fight for this country. You know, World War III is upon us. Would you suit and boot up and be ready to fight for this country?" I mean,
you see what's going on? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I got a son. I got family. I got to do what I got to do. I got to.
Absolutely.
I got to. I can't go hide somewhere.
It's much. You know what's funny is we live a lavish lifestyle in this country, and of course, you know, people not knowing anything else besides this country, they're just gonna pick it apart. This is fucked up. That's fucked up. Fuck this. Blah blah blah. Yeah, the shit's fucked up. But at the end of the day, we probably live in the best country in the fucking world.
They don't see that.
Sometimes they don't see that. So if my name got called, dude, I'm suited and booted up. I'm gonna fight for this fucking country because, you know, what I mean, I may not necessarily be fighting for the country, but I'm fighting for my family, fighting for my neighbors.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm ready.
Exactly.
Look at Casey. Casey ready, bro.
Casey ready. You ready?
That's right. Let's go fucking Merc Lucky's fucking family. In Russia, baby. Let's go.
Oh, in Russia. Stupid ass fool.
What a dick.
Boy, suited and booted. I don't know we heard him be matching today, sir.
Yeah, Lucky and I ended up matching.
Oh.
Yeah. Casey, you would fight for the country?
Oh yeah, I would. It seems fun. You just go out with the homies. You're camping, busting caps. I mean, this doesn't seem that bad.
Sounds like a party, huh?
Yeah, sounds like a party.
Take some wavy bars.
Take some wavy bars. We're gone.
Take some Jack and Coke for fucking hydration. You know?
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Speaking about your hydration, I want to give you a gift for staying so you can stay hydrated, homie.
Baby, hold on. You gotta get the camera over here, Dolly,
Why
girl.
don't I hook you up with a little hydration right there?
We love you. We love you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, love. I appreciate that so much. That's love.
I missed your birthday, homie. I was like, I need to bring him something so you can stay hydrated.
Yeah. Thank you so much. That was perfect timing. Perfect timing for that right there. Speaking of hydration.
Suited and booted? Let's go.
This.
We ready. We suited and booted and hydrated.
Die, live or die. I mean, can you imagine if your liver can talk back to you?
Oh, we got stories.
What would your liver be telling you?
Oh my gosh, they'll be like, this girl can hang with the heaviest drinkers, man. My mom doesn't even know how I still do it. She's just like, how do you do it? How do you drink so much and still be standing? Man, you know what? Damn, I had an awesome record, and then for the first time I broke it, and I'm sad to say that I'm not going out this world saying that I never roughed it after drinking. I rapped it for the first time, man.
Are you serious?
On my birthday, it was horrible. I had this under control.
You never went and drank with me.
Oh, homie, I put myself to bed. No babysitter included, nothing. I'm good. I could take care of myself. I could drink till the next day.
I gotta pick you up and burp you?
Like, you know, keep it going.
You good, Dolly? You know, that's homie love right there.
You know.
What are you doing? I'm burping Dolly.
I'm
She
getting
drank
ready
too
because
much.
at 6 a.m. the store opens up again.
Got my little bib right here. You know what I mean, little paño. You know what I mean? That's how we do it in the hood, baby. Thank you.
You know that's how we do it in the hood. After the beer is gone, okay, this is how it was in the hood. After the beer was gone, everything was closed and you couldn't buy shit. It was either we had to wait till 6 a.m. when everything reopens, or the homegirl in the street had fucking stash. Man, she was making money. There was a homegirl down the street that she would buy like boxes and everything ready because she knew once 2 a.m. came and everything was closed, we just go fucking buy it off of her. Of course, we're paying like double the price, but she gotta make her money and take care of us.
Hey, absolutely.
She always had it, you know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
had it, you know. That was dope right there. That was a cool little hustle she has. Like, man, you smart. I go, you keeping me hydrated and you still making your money at 4 a.m. in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope. Gotta love those plugs, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I used to love the boosters, you know what I mean? I don't condone that no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But man, they be bringing me everything. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, what do you need? I said,
Yep.
I need deodorant.
They do-
I need
Yep.
toothpaste.
Yep.
You know?
My dad had every tool.
Yeah. Body soap. Shit. Look at me. All fancy with my body soap.
Yeah, I'm smelling all good. My dad had his own Home Depot back in the backyard, man. All kinds of clunkers coming dropping me stuff off. Here, Dad, got your new tools.
What were you slaying, Miss Dolly girl?
Dope.
Dope.
That was good in the dope game. A
How
lot
about-
of people hated me because I was a shortstop. Right? Gonna lie, man. I used to get in front of everybody. I'm gonna make this money. I'm gonna stay up. I ain't gonna fall asleep. I'm gonna make shit happen. You know, I was on it. Money was good. Traffic was good. Clientele was good. Like, let's go.
Shout out to the motherfuckers that be like, this ain't dope. This is nope.
Oh, this is nope.
They ain't getting them high. They're like, this
Oh,
ain't
man.
dope. This is nope.
Hey, but back then, back then it was, you used to have like bowling balls, man, giveaway. Now, like, you're getting like, what, half a nick for
I
like
don't-
$50?
I don't know, Dolly
what
girl.
I'm
You tell
saying?
me.
I'm just saying I've kept up with the pricing, but I don't get near it.
How do they say it, bro? When you allegedly? Allegedly, I don't get near it.
Yeah, I said I heard. But, you know, it's crazy how everything's just changed up, man. It was fun. I ain't gonna lie, it was fun. We were out there. I was doing my thing. I was living good. I was having good times, partying with all the homies, treating everybody everywhere. Like, it was dope. I mean, I always tell everybody, if I could just live that lifestyle, I would. That's just me. I mean, I know I'm grown and everything, but like, the hood was the most famous places I was at. Felt the love. I love the rush, and that was just all me right there, you know?
Rush.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a high by itself.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Especially when, I mean, were you able to ever? I mean, did you ever get yourself caught up and have to do any time or anything like that?
I got lucky. I got so blessed. I got so lucky. I mean, I visited every glass house pretty much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was at every city and everything. My mom picked me up from everywhere. GTA, all that stuff. I was really good at GTA. Like, I only got caught once with that, thank God.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was just crazy. So my mom had to pick me up. Mom, thank you. You already know I love you. She picked me up like 2, 3 in the morning from places when they released me and shit like that. She'd be like, "Are you going home now?" Like, yeah, I'll be home in an hour. Just drop me off here. It was crazy. I put her through a lot, but she's a solid woman, man, because she's after everything she had to regain my trust, and she helps me take care of my son, and she's held me down no matter what I needed. So
Salute to mom. Salute to mom. I mean, not everyone has they don't have the blessings to have a mother like yours. So shout out to moms.
100, yes.
So the first album was To Know Me Is to Love Me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That was your first, like, you know, putting your feet in the water with the music, right? I mean, how did that come about? Where did that go? Where did that take you?
At first, it was pretty crazy because, like I said, I had done like a little mixtape, one song. I had done like a song with one of the homies from Night Crowd, where the car club I used to be from, and they were the ones that rapping, trying to do their thing, and they're like, let's, you know, I got an open verse, do something. I'm like, homie, I don't rap, like I just write. Like, oh, just do it, you know. So we ended up recording it, kind of like the movie Hustle. What is it? Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
Like right there in the living room, just like that. We did it just like that, and that song just boom. It just got all over all over Whittier. It was all over Whittier, and
What song was it? How'd it go? Do you remember any lyrics of it?
I really don't. That's when now I need to look that up. So as soon as when I do, I'll let you know. But yeah, it was the first verse I ever wrote.
Is it still out there?
I'm pretty sure somebody has, but
Okay,
it's
so
nowhere.
it's not on iTunes.
No,
or
nothing.
Like that.
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
It was just something we just did, you know.
Got you. Yeah.
And it got far out where my homie Dolbeezy heard it, and he brought it to the homie JU, and JU was actually one of Slow Pain's artists at that time. Rest in peace, Slow Pain. And that whole circle right there, they just kind of like, okay, what is this, you know? So they took a listen on it, and then they had me perform it. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting at a dinner table with Johnny U, and he's just like, hey, I want to work on an album with you. But I'm like, damn, I don't rap though. Like, what do you want me to do? He's like, well, you think about it. Here's a check for $2,500, just like that.
Shit.
Just like that. I was
back
like,
then,
okay, back then that was good.
2,500, you know what I mean? Shit, I could buy a Honda Accord.
You buy 200 chords.
Yeah, back then, shit.
You know. So that was dope. And I went home and I said, Mom, I got this shit for 25. She's like, okay. So what now? I was like, I don't know. He's gonna call me. And this is crazy because when I got the call to
Who was
finally
this
go,
dude, real quick? I'm sorry. Who was it?
His name's Johnny U. He was one of Slow Pain's artists.
Okay.
Yeah, Slow
the
Pain
name
put him
sounds
out.
really familiar.
Yeah, he did a lot of hooks for Old Town Mafia, for all of them, for Sal Capone and Lil Demon and all of them. He did a lot of hooks for them back in the day.
Okay,
yeah.
go ahead. Sorry.
So no, it's fine. So I got the call and he's like, okay, we're gonna go to the studio and I'm gonna sit you down with Tony G. I was like, Tony G, Kaden? He's like, yeah. I was like, no shit. Okay, let's go, you know? So I met Tony G. I did my first single with him. And when I was there, he was like, okay, start writing. He didn't know. And he's like, start writing. And I was like, okay, well, let me see. I mean, what am I supposed to do or write or what? Like, I was so confused. And he said, all right, stop, sit down. He broke it down to me what bars are, how many what, how does what's supposed to rhyme with what. And we wrote a whole song that night. And I wrote everything. He helped me structured it. Finally, hours later, when I was ready to record, he's like, all right, step in the booth, let's do this. And right when I was about to record, he's like, don't be nervous just because I recorded Eazy-E and Dre and everybody in that booth. I was like, damn, okay. Like, you know.
That's a good way not to make me feel nervous.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Sir?
let me see. I got to get on that level. Okay, let's go. So I dropped my first single, which the song actually was titled To Know Me Is To Love You as well, produced by Tony G and everything in that.
Wow.
That just woke up a whole nother piece in my heart.
Yeah.
And that got me going.
Yeah.
That definitely got me going. The next studio sessions and everything we had, it just came really easy. I was just writing. I mean, I did the best I could because I had like no help. I just had to like really focus on my structure and everything, you know? And I just had a good time.
Structuring rhymes.
Yeah, structuring rhymes and all that, you know, because I never freestyle, nothing like that, you know. Like, even to this day, I'm still trying to put all that together because, I mean, I could write all day. You know, I could write stories all day. I could put all that together. And it was just when I would actually sit with actual producers that, you know, they sounded a little more different because they were, like, helping me out, you know.
Yeah.
But that first whole year was just on a whole nother, because I always tell everybody, I never left 10 blocks from the hood. That's the farthest I went. So, you know, we started going to like all these restaurants and cities, and I'm just like, what the fuck's going on? Whose hood are we in? What, you know, like, just like, whoa, it was like a whole different vibe. Being away from Lincoln Heights, like, I didn't go that far, you know?
I mean, the ones that know, they know, right? You know what I mean, sometimes, like...
You just don't leave.
You don't leave the hood. I swear to God. And then when you leave the hood, you find a way to get back to the hood as soon as possible.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, motherfuckers be like, hey, dog, we going to Montebello, dog. You know what I mean? There's a party right here. We'll be like, damn, homie, all the way to Montebello?
That's far.
Yeah, from Highland Park. And it's... Technically, as a grown man, it's not, sir. You know what I mean, miss? But when you in that mind state and you can't leave the hood, like I remember we would go to. I remember one time it felt like it was forever. It was far forever from the hood. Went to Norwalk One Way's party right there.
Yeah, that was far.
Yeah, no, it was far, and we ended up being my homeboy Sleepy. My homeboy Sleepy tells. I think it was this one homie. I won't say his name because I think he's. Anyways. He goes, hey, dog, I gotta get, let me get the keys to your car. I got some condoms right there. I gotta get the condoms out of there, you know what I mean? Yeah. And this fool's like, yeah, go ahead, you know what I mean? Like, and me personally, I would never give this fool my keys. I'd be like, oh, come on, dog, let's go get that shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that fool was, he tried to be all fucking cool and shit and just throw him the keys. And it was a Porsche he drove, you know what I mean? And so we threw him the keys and he goes, come on, let's roll.
Oh.
And me and that fool said, next thing you know, we were like, whoa. Dude, we were fucking driving the homie's car like a G ride, and this motherfucker, it was, I swear to God, it was like Grand Theft Auto, you know? We were fucking that bitch up, you know what I mean? He was running red lights, and we were just like, ah! You know, but getting back to the neighborhood, you know? But, anyways, I'm sorry, go ahead. And so, you know, one thing people hate, they're like, fucking Lucky, let him talk. You're always telling your stories. But like, no, we're having a conversation.
It's like the conversation's going there. And like, you know, it's cool because sometimes you can't really tell these stories to a lot of people. They won't understand. They'll look at you like, what?
No,
like, you know?
Dude, like, we from the same era, the same generation. So when you talk about this shit, I'm just like, dude, I can relate. Let me share a little something.
Yeah,
you
know that road on Avenue 52 that cuts all the way through Highland Park?
Yeah.
Okay, so one time I was running away from the Hura and I jumped into these bushes and I stood there for like the longest, right? Well, it was a trash can first, and I'm hiding in there for like hours. You hear the foot chopper and everything going. You hear the footwork going on and everything with the keys and shit. And I'm sitting there. Finally, when it's quiet, I take off and I run into these bushes. And I'm sitting in these bushes. I'm waiting for a good moment, and I see a cutlass pull up with like 4 ball heads in there, right? So I look and I go, hey, I get their attention. They're like looking at, what's up? How you know? You know, like, what's going on? I was like, I need a ride. Like, yeah, come on. You know, they open the door and get in. I swear to God, to this day, those are my road dogs. Are my best friends since day one. They're like, this side is over here fucking doing all kinds of dirty shit, fucking trying to get a ride with a bunch of homies. Just fucking get out, you know?
They're like, hell yeah, then. We were looking for some hyenas right now. All of a sudden, one popped out of bush.
But they saved my ass that day. They're like, oh, you're the one they're looking for. I was like, yeah, let's keep driving, man. Let's keep driving. They became like my closest homies to this day from Franklin. Like, they went to the same school we turned out. I didn't even know. I was like, oh my gosh, yo.
So this is the unique thing about Hoodstocks. I'm not some dude that I'm not an Adam 22, right? Some dude that just fucking that's fucking like just perk. What do you call it, bro? I don't want to shit on this dude. I won't shit on him right now. But I'm just saying, like, I can relate, right? When you got a dude that's doing an interview and he can relate, then you know what I mean. This is something unique. This is something different. This is what we do at Hoodstocks, baby. You know what I mean? You know, it's a two-way conversation. It's not like some weird ass dude that's like, so, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what was your psychological problem going on right there? Or you know what I mean? Did you learn from that? You know, or you know, like,
no, it's true because I remember I had to go therapy class one time, right? So I'm sitting across from the therapist, and he's just like, "So tell me about you." I go, "Why don't you tell me about you first?" So he's like, "Well, you know, I pretty much grew up in the suburbs. I got my education, yada yada yada." Everything. I go, "Okay, so how you gonna help me out?"
Let's go.
You feel me? Like, how you gonna help me out? You don't even know, not even the first part of what I've been through. You're not even gonna step those grounds. So how is that supposed to happen? You know what I'm saying?
That's why we gotta help out our own people.
Well, that's why I started going to school for that. Like, I got a year left to get my bachelor's in psychology and stuff, you know? Because I want to help out homies and homegirls that I know I can say I met them. Like,
let's go, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Education is the elevation in life. Educate your mind. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? It sucks. Yeah. Nobody wants to be in school. Nobody wants to do homework. You know what I mean? It ain't. I mean, actually, I was gonna say it ain't, but it is gangster.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it is gangster to elevate your mind and step into the uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Something that you weren't brought into, something that wasn't passed down from moms and pops that have a corporate job and that have a bachelor's and degrees and all this other crazy shit. When you can do that yourself, then you're changing your family history.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And this is what we need to do.
I want to be able to help people because that's what motivated me. Like, this dude's not going to help me out. I want to be there and help out people that I could relate to them and I could help them because I've been there. And I know what's up. You know what I mean? I'm not going to look at them like judge them, just make them feel uncomfortable because I don't know what they're going through.
You know what I think? You know? I think really my calling, honestly, I get like, and I don't have it actually like correct right now, you know, because my intentions is to help people, you know, and to have these conversations because conversations like this are very therapeutic.
Right. No,
they're therapeutic for me. You know what I mean? This having this conversation and all these conversations I have with the homies and the homegirls, you know what I mean? Like, dude, like I go home a better person. Like this helps me with my own personal psyche. You know what I mean? My you know what I mean? My mental, you know, my PTSD and all the other shit that I've dealt with, you know what I mean, throughout the years, neighborhood, you know, being shot, being stabbed, being shot at, being locked in a box, you know what I mean? Like, I got some motherfucking problems that I'm still trying to work through to this day. So having these conversations, I swear to God, this fucking podcast is, you know what? It's therapy to me.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that it is PTSD when you go back to the hood, especially when you step on grounds where you know some shit went out. You're like this, like it's just you feel it. You visit neighborhoods where you know shit went down, and you're still just like, I wonder if the shit's still the same or not. Like that shit really fucks with you. And a lot of people don't understand. Like, oh no, that's just war shit. No, it's war in the streets. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? Like you did some shit out there. That shit's gonna stick, and you're gonna feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some heavy shit.
You know what? I work with dudes that have been in the military in my trade. And those dudes right there, we always see eye to eye because we understand, and I want to have the right words to say this, but we understand having a certain mindset, a mind state, you know, of survival mode. You know, any means necessary, right? When these dudes are out in other countries and wars and shit like that, they're thinking one thing: I got to survive. Yeah, I got to be the biggest dog on the block. You know what I mean? And I got to do what I got to do to get out this bitch. And dudes that have actually been in real street gang shit and been through street wars, shootouts, motherfuckers creeping into cribs and whatnot and navigating different fucking scenarios that are fucking ugly. then it's crazy. And there's a lot of military dudes that end up in fucking prison.
Yeah.
Marines, just a lot of people that serve the country, and they end up in the prison system. I'm just saying that we always have common grounds that we see eye to eye on, And you know what I wish? I wish that at 18 years old, when I was fighting 20 armed robberies, and in another case, Highland Park gang beating of an old man and robbing him, which we didn't do. I wish they would have said, you know what? You're fucking 18 years old, bro. You just turned 18. We just transferred you from East Lake Juvenile Hall to the Glass House. You're in the county now. You got all these fucking cases. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? You just you a good kid, but you went bad. For whatever situation it was, let's get you in the military. Like, there's got to be a military side where we start putting these young men into. And it doesn't have to be the regular military, but it can be another segment of the military where we're trying to reform these individuals, get these kids on the right fucking path, and prepare them to fight for the country or prepare them to take care of the country and use those childhood, because there's kids that have been busting straps since 11 years old.
9 years old.
9 years old.
I know some.
So let's get these guys, and they will probably be the best soldiers for this fucking country, straight up.
Yeah, no, it's true. I ran into kids that were like 19 years old, holding down the family, selling shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing the runs and everything.
Shout out to my boy Droopy. My boy Droopy was one of those kids. I mean, taking care of his fucking family, dude. Like, fucking. I'm just saying, like, there's legends. There's legends out there. He's one of them. But
I'm from East Lake Juvenile Hall. Oh my God, everybody went up in that bitch.
Yeah.
Everyone's up in there. Oh my God. Like, that's just crazy.
So Dolly Girl. I mean, what's the Dolly Girl?
Dolly Girl.
Yeah. Okay. So you hook up with Tony G, bam, you get that $2,500, you know what I mean? Which is fucking, how old were you at the time?
That time, I think it was about, I was like somewhere in my 20s, early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money back then, especially for something that, like, you know what I mean? You didn't rob somebody for this.
Yeah.
You didn't have to sell dope.
That part.
I didn't have to commit a crime.
Yeah.
You're telling me that if I can drop these lyrics on this beat, I can make money doing this shit? Okay, let's go, right?
Let's go, yeah.
That's how you were feeling.
Yeah.
And $2,500 back then, I'm rich.
Oh, yeah.
I'm rich. You know how many long pairs of socks you can buy? You can buy a Rolex for that. I mean, remember the Rolexes? You're like, fool, that ain't a Rolex, because a Rolex, the secondhand glides. That motherfucker's like that's a Rolex, homie. You know what I mean?
Casey, did you have one of those?
Lucky got a Rolex. I want to leave him alone. They're like, leave Casey alone. I'm like, man, fuck Casey. But I love Casey.
There you go.
That's my boy right there. I love this dude. But so, anyways, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
So you in the fucking recording booth. Old boy's telling you I recorded all these people. Don't feel fucking nervous. I mean, where do we go from there with this story?
From there, now, just like I said, that motivated me so much. I just started writing and recording, and I was blessed to work with DTTX from Latisheri Brown. Rest in peace. I got him on the album. I worked with the
How was that dude? How was it? Let's talk about that dude. How was that dude? Working with that dude.
He was so solid. He was really cool. He was around so much at that time. So me and him partied, and this guy could party. So he even told me, Dolly, you can hang with me. I'm like, boy, you're a walking alcohol bottle yourself. Like that. He was crazy when it came to that. Like,
we've had ODM on.
ODM is cool. He's really, really cool people. Looked out for me a lot too. And I got to meet him. Bobby was dope. He was always around. Working with him was awesome. We had a good time that night when we recorded. I got to record with the neighborhood queen herself, JV. I got her on that Trust No Bitch song. That song is trending crazy on TikTok. There's over 2,000 views of high school kids doing that. My intro, it's hilarious. It's so hilarious watching them do that. I worked with Little Blackie. I worked with Sal Capone. I worked with a lot of heavy hitters at that time, So I was blessed to be able to work with everybody and have them all under one album. And it just opened up many doors. I got like two like pages worth in Lowrider magazine. When that magazine dropped that time, oh my God, everything opened up. It was like a whole other world.
I mean, to come out of Lowrider magazine, that was I mean, back in the day when they had Lowrider magazine,
And
it
it
was
was
all
like
over
that
the
thick.
prison systems.
Yes,
like,
all the homies saw.
yeah,
All the
motherfucker
homies
was like,
saw.
to the dazzle and shit. You know what I mean? Like, it was all bad, bro. Motherfuckers were just getting it. Like, Lowrider magazine. Ah.
There's like 2 homies in there that got my face tatted on them from the picture inside. I was
Is
like,
that
that's
right?
crazy.
Oh, shit.
I had one come up to me. He's just like, check this. I was like, what? I was like, yeah, I got it when I was, busted. Oh my God. I swear that somebody told me some
You're like,
stuff.
that don't
These
look like
are
me. That look like
crazy.
E.T.
Yeah, I don't look like
Who's
me.
your artist? That motherfucker's all got a back and shit.
They were doing
You know
this
what I
and
mean?
they went sideways.
You're like fucking one eye's over here, one eye's right there. That ain't Dolly Girl. It's E.T., motherfucker. Motherfuckers get the most. Dude, I've had the most fucked up tattoos in prison, dude. I lasered it all off, dude. I did a transformation.
Why is it going this
Hell.
way? It's supposed to go that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was solid, man. That was solid. That just definitely opened up so many doors, and it was great. I mean, right after that, it was album after album. It was crazy because when the first album was done, I was like, okay, now what now? And J.U. at that moment was just like, fly, do your thing. I was like, where? Like what? So I kind of had to figure it out. I had some people, approach me with a couple deals and stuff. I worked with, they're called Triple X Records. It's a record company before you go thinking anything
Triple
else.
X.
They were the same distribution that worked with Slow Pain. So,
Okay.
so they picked me up and we worked on like maybe 6 other albums.
Wow.
Yeah, 6 other albums with them. And then
So how was the money? How was the contracts during this time?
No, at that time it was legit. I was pretty lucky. Mine was really based off of he was gonna pay for the album, the artwork, just the whole 9 to get it going, right? And then he said, he was really cool. He was, here are the CDs, sell them for $10, whatever, so split the profit. He said, once I make all my money back, then I'll just give you whatever I have left over, and you could, do whatever you want with it. And at the same time, I was really blessed because I had a single on the radio that hit hard. It hit really, really hard. And so
What single was that?
it was called Do It Daddy featuring Baby Bash.
Okay.
And it was everywhere. I mean, I had Omarion and T-Pain opening up for me,
Oh, shit.
Like, it was dope. It was #1 all over, everywhere outside LA, And thank
Let's
you.
go,
And
baby.
Focus for the Locals played it also in LA. That was dope. When they were playing my song on Sunday nights, that was dope. That was so dope. That was really, really dope.
Art LeBeau show.
Art LeBeau, in the beginning, they had it too. They're still playing in a lot of Salt Lake City, Vegas, Albuquerque. Like, they still play here and there. So that's pretty dope also, I always kept really good relationships with everybody, the radio station, stuff like that. So they still show me a lot of love, and they always tell me, let them know when something's going on. But it was crazy because during all that time, I really got to know the game for itself. It was shady and dirty, but I didn't let that stop me. I really, really, really wanted to keep going because I knew that, this is meant for me. Like, I always knew because I've been doing, talent shows, stuff like this since I was 3 years old. Like, I always love being out there,
Born for that shit.
Yeah, my dad put me into all that,
Yeah. And so when you say, the music industry on the side of the Chicano rap side was shady and dirty, I'm sure it's shady and dirty across all platforms, right? But is there anything you can speak on or tell a story about, what you had to endure through these, shady and dirty times?
Which story? Let me see. Well, I could say this much. I definitely learned that it's not important to be signed to a label. It's best to do everything yourself. Because a lot of these people take advantage of you. Like, straight up, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of these people took advantage of me because I was always more street smart. I was never that much book smart. Like, I knew my shit, but I wasn't like,
Business savvy.
Like, when it came down to stuff like that, because my head was just not there. You know what I mean? I was just too wrapped up in the hood life. I didn't worry about dotting the I's and crossing the T's. I was like, okay, we got the money, we got to do this, that, all right, cool. And because of that, a lot of people took advantage of that. They ate off of my plate and didn't serve me on my own plate either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? It took money from me, fucking bank account stuff, terrible management, just signing things, like not knowing what you were actually signing for, just taking the word for it for a so-called team that supposedly really had your back and held you down.
Kind of doing handshake deals.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of that. So back then it was just, back then it was all about, you know, being on a label, and you have to know you got to know the right people to do stuff, you know. I really got blessed. I got lucky, and because I got lucky, I know so many people who've been trying to get into this game since as long as I have been, and they haven't had that blessing or that luck to get in. So the minute that I knew I had that opportunity, I was like, you know what, one thing I'm not going to do is take advantage of it. You know what I mean? I always try to help out people. I was there at everybody's video shoots. I paid for studio time for some people. I used to go, you know, with my burner to studios just to have people's back just to work and shit like that. You know what I mean? And people with broken promises and stuff like that. Like, I mean, it got pretty heavy to the point where it's like, you know, and I hate to say is where I just had to just stop and just look out for me.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up because I'm not that kind of person, you know. I'm the type of person that, yeah, let's go. I got you. I'll say that shit to everybody, you know. But I had to learn how to just kind of narrow it down and step back, you know. The beautiful thing about me being in the game that I've noticed is that I'll disappear for like 2-3 years, but I'll come back and everybody treats me like I never left. And that's already was saying like 2 decades in.
Yeah, you got a legacy in the game, and you got a name that people know. So, you know, to have you back on a record or something like that, I mean, I'm sure it's opened doors. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what do you think about the whole Chicano rap movement?
Then or now? Or overall?
I would say then. Then? Because now it's different.
Honestly, I always thought it was a beautiful thing because it was when I first, who was it? Because I grew up a lot with like Queen Latifah, MC Lai, and like that was what I listened to when I was growing up, you know? Until I heard a Spanish Fly song and a slow pace song. I was like, damn, these homies are rapping about the life. Yeah. Like I dig this. Like, this is something I could do. Like, I could relate to. So I used to start bumping a lot of them because it's like I this was my life. I could do it, you know. And so I thought it was the most beautiful thing ever. To this day, I still think it's the most beautiful thing ever because I could relate to a lot of that, all those hood stories, you know. I have seen it get not seen it. Well, I guess heard it get a little more sloppy, you know. A lot of people don't hold the title. Very few hold the title, you know.
Who holds the title?
Honestly, I'm a big fan of Bozo.
Yeah.
You know, I think he holds it down.
That's the boy right there.
You know what I'm saying? For how he spits about the life and still solid and still keeping it true. Like, you know, not a lot of people still spit like that, you know.
I don't know if Bozo would consider himself Chicano rap because a lot of I don't think so. He does, dog. Because I mean, Chicano rap. I mean, the new rap now. I don't think that any of these guys think they're Chicano rap because in the beginning days when you started and what was a little before you as well, there was kind of like a stigma with the Chicano rap. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like some of the homies were fucking with it. Some weren't, you know. Some of them kind of made mockery of it a little bit.
But I'm saying the way he's holding it down,
absolutely.
He elevated that. Like it's still that lifestyle, but he elevated it.
No,
you know
absolutely.
What I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying.
So the homies that have been doing it, they have elevated the game and set the bar higher. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? From what the pioneers have started in the game. You as one of them. Yeah. You know, and everybody else will follow suit. Yeah. You know, I mean, what do you think of Midget Local?
Oh, he's dope. I was part of Still Banging Music for like about, I think 2-3 years or something like that. So we did a lot of music and we traveled and no, Midget definitely, he still holds it down. Midget has not changed at all since he started, you know. He keeps the G to the T. He does. He keeps the G to the T, and my respects to him for that. You know, he's never changed. He's always brought and delivered it the way it's supposed to be. He's never disrespected it. He's never added or took anything out. Like he's solid. He's solid.
How was it being signed to Still Banging Music?
It was dope because at that time, I feel that I have many sides of me, right? But 2 big sides of me is my slow jams, and then when I do my street rap. So when I was Still Banging, it felt good because I was able to just, you know, talk about all the streets and, you know, get heavy with all that. So it was amazing being with them because I got to let a lot of that out, you know. Yeah. And then, you know, and then I was able to do the Dolly Girl side, was just the more soft, the laid back, the chill, you know. So I like that.
The love songs.
Yeah, the love songs and all that. Yeah, you know, you were hitting me about that.
All the trials and tribulations of being in love. Yeah, no, it's
you know,
true.
and and so then at that moment, at that time, I had so much going on. It was hard for me to continue to do stuff with Still Banging. So I was like, I was like, as much as I want to help you guys, I can't. I gotta refocus on Dolly.
Yeah.
You know, so then I refocused on myself, and I started like, you know, I was working with some homies. You know, I got my homies Big Trigger Haps and myself. You know, we got G Files Music, and it's pretty much, you know, just all the homies just
That's
doing
what you got
stuff.
going on right now.
Yeah, you know, I got
Okay.
G Files Music, and we know when I hook up with the homies, it's just again same thing. You know, I get to do a little bit of my street stuff, and you know, when I need a vent a little angry, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we get together, we make that music, and at the same time I'm still doing mine. Like, I have elevated myself in so many ways from like music from my past. I think it's changed like so much. But at the end, I have a new team now. You know, I have a new team, and they're really focusing on me, you know, and that's something I've never had, you know, and I think that's why my last 4 records have stood out so much more, because I'm actually being cared for, being taken care of. Like, they're really like watching like what's good for her, what's not, like, you know. So
That's dope. Yeah, salute to the team.
yeah,
Absolutely.
definitely.
What do you think of Mr. Capone?
I feel Capone's still Capone.
Yeah.
You know?
Have you ever done any music with him, business with him?
I've done shows with him. We've done. Oh, actually, we have a show coming up in Portland, Oregon. He's gonna be there, and so is Little Rob. I never worked with either one of them like on track, but I mean, I've done shows with them before.
That's dope.
Yeah.
They seem like dope people in person.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, it's always been cordial. Just, you know,
Yeah.
how you doing? All right, cool, keep it moving. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, what about Miss Lady Pinks?
I've done a lot of shows with her. What I like about Pinks is that since day one, she's always given me my respect. She's always been like, you know, girl, like, you come up in here by yourself, no fucks giving. You know, she knows that me and her have talked. Like, we ever had a problem, me and her just go and talk. Like, we don't. It's different with her. She's more solid with me. You know, like, we don't talk. I don't talk to her like you know, hang out like that. But if we see each other, it's cool. It's, hey, what's up? How you doing? And keep it moving.
Mutual
But
respect.
yeah, it's real respectful with her, because she knows that if I have something to say, she knows I'll tell her. Same with her. If she's got something to tell me, she'll come directly to me. We never had to go around anything. And there's been little issues here and there, but we've always been able to just talk directly without
Iron them out behind
anybody.
scenes, yeah, without getting.
Yeah, without about that, you know. And she's the only one I've ever been like that with. A lot of the females, it's just been kind of messy, but to each his own. I don't got time for being messy if you can't direct me straight up to my face, you know.
I mean, have you ever had any fucking like, you know, Chicano rap battles, beefs that you've gone on wax with about, you know?
No, I don't think I have, because everything if I ever had something like that, I'm always real direct. I was really direct with people, you know.
Yeah.
And I have hit up a lot of females in this game, and to clarify stuff. And once I come up to them, it was just like, oh, okay, it's a whole different story now. It's not what you were saying.
Yeah, it always
You
is in
know?
person,
But
right?
yeah, it's always is in person. Behind
Yeah.
the computer and the phone, it's a whole, you know. We big and bad. We big and bad. But when you see me, it's like, okay, no, I didn't say that.
What do you think of Blackie Fontana? Rest in peace.
I didn't listen a lot. I've heard of him. I heard here and there, but I didn't really listen to a lot of his music. So I really can't speak on it, because I didn't know him.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I just kind of got caught up in the whole when he passed away. And it sucks sometimes when someone passes away. You start looking into the you know, the background of what they've done, and I was kind of like intrigued when he passed away of just all the things that were said and that were going around him, you know. So that's the only reason I bring it up. But I mean, who were some of the? I mean, so from you started in 2002 till now, I mean, the game has changed, right?
Oh yeah, dramatically.
The game has changed. Like, you can actually really do yourself now and not
Yeah,
need a fucking record label.
absolutely.
Like, the
Yes.
independent game is fucking where it's at,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, this is the place to be right now. Like, some people sometimes are like, oh, we need to get signed. No, you don't. Like, do your own thing. Like, record your own music, put it out there, just start your networking. I mean, shoot. I always say it's crazy, because I'm like, man, if we had all this technology going when I started, I think it would be even 10 times bigger.
Yeah.
Because see, I put in footwork.
Yeah.
I put in the footwork. I was out till 2, 3 in the morning, networking, spending gas, driving back and forth, meeting talking to so and doing all this stuff. There was a lot of work, a lot of footwork put in back
I
in
mean,
the day.
you guys, that movement could have been bigger.
Oh, yeah.
It's because you had all the tools to do it yourself.
Yes.
And being the fact that back then, I mean, there's a ceiling. put on Chicano rap, and correct? Yeah, like in regards, it was hard to get into the mainstream area because I mean a lot of the blacks weren't fucking with the Chicano rap.
No, they weren't. Oh, not even close. Nah. And when all that started kind of like opening up, it was like a big deal. Kind of like when I did a song with Busy Bone and Lazy Bone with Bone Thugs. We did a song called Better Days, and a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, okay." Or like when I linked up with Goldilocks. I have a song with Goldilocks that came out on my Unleashed album. So at that time, it's like kind of when it started popping, you know. And
how was it working
up.
with Busy Bone and who else?
And Lazy Bone.
How was it working with
them?
It
was dope. It was so much love. And it was crazy because when that happened, I was like, damn, I got to get on their level. I got to bring it. I got to bring it. And no one helped me with my verse. No one helped me at that time. I really just like, I mean, I was a fan as it was, you know? So I just had to like, you know, listen to the music a couple more times, kind of get myself in that zone. And I wrote, my verse came out dope. Like it really came out.
I mean,
it was like, wow, you know?
Yeah, how did that work out that you're able to work with those guys? Because those guys are fucking legends, along with yourself. But.
Yeah, no, I was able to get a hold of them through Frank Nitty.
Frank Nitty
hooked that up. Frank Nitty hooked that up. So that was really cool. And they really did show me love. And they didn't send me their tracks. I worked there with them, both of them. Yeah. So that was really dope to sit down, chop it up. And, you know, I spit my verse and they were just like, damn, that's dope. Like, I really brought them back to 99 when I did that track. Like, the whole flow, like, the feel, it's a dope track. It's a really dope track that got slept on.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Hey, that dude Frank Nitty is a real G in the game.
Yeah, no, he's been solid. With me, he's been solid. I've never had a problem with him. When I needed something, he was always there. You know, he's definitely helped me out with who I needed to get in contact with or reach out or anything like that.
That's dope. Shout out to Frank Nitty.
Shout out Frank Nitty.
Yeah, yep. and I've been in contact with that dude about him coming on the podcast, and he's invited me to his recording studio a couple of times and shit. You know what I mean? But we'll you know, when the time comes, we'll make it pop. You know what I mean? But I take notes, and so the type of dude that I am, I'll sit on the sideline. You know what I mean? And I would just like. You know, visual, you know what I mean? People game, you know what I mean? And I noticed that dude, Frank Nitty looks out for a lot of the homies and homegirls, you know?
Yeah, he's always been solid. Yeah, there was a time when we were just always working with each other consistently. So, and he was always there. Whatever we needed, like he got shit done.
Yeah. Absolutely. So, I mean, where do you see yourself going in the future now with the Chicano rap music?
I don't know. Like, I don't think I'm doing much Chicano rap anymore. Like, you know, it's my music more hustle. Like, it's just more based on hustle and moving and grinding.
So you don't want the label no more?
I mean, I'll always take it because I'm proud of where I came from. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my first albums were all are like that. You know, I've never like not said I didn't do it. You know, I think I've evolved and elevated more. You know, from it, you know, but I still bring it. I still bring it, you know.
So do you think that the name Chicano rap should be left in history and not be pushed any further? Now we should be known as not Chicano rap, not as Chicano rap artists, but hip hop artists.
I think at this point, yeah.
Okay.
I think at this point, a lot of us already, you know, it's different. It's changed. So yeah, I think that should be a classic now. You know, that should be a classic name, like something that happened, and if you weren't there, you missed out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. How do you feel about a lot of the homies that kind of like shit on the Chicano rap shit? I mean, that's whatever.
I mean, I really don't know why they do that, but I mean, they need to understand that the reason why they're here now is because of that. That opened up a lot of doors. Oh, it opened a whole lot of doors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, it's got to start from somewhere.
Yeah, it does.
You know, I mean, just like hip hop, like. As a black art, a black culture, because which it came from, right? You know what I mean? It originated from the hip hop, hippity hop. Like we can take it all the way back, and yeah, those rhymes don't compare to a Kendrick Lamar, to a motherfucking so on and so forth. You know what I mean? And so an art from a certain culture, we're gonna say now Chicano rap, you know what I mean? It has to start somewhere. Now, you guys started this shit, so you guys should, instead of motherfuckers shitting on it, they should, you know, but it did give, in regards to like the industry, a certain stigma that maybe, you know, that potentially could have been negative maybe, you know what I mean? But if you really think about it, like you guys were the seeds to the roses that are out there now, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go.
Definitely.
Yeah, salute to you
definitely
guys.
were the seeds. Definitely.
The seeds, right?
That was good.
Yeah, you guys are the seeds to the roses we have now. Like
exactly.
you guys fucking you know, put that one foot in front of the other and figured it out. And as time went on, it evolved and it turned to what it is now. Now
Right,
we have
exactly what it
now
is
we
now.
have the
Yeah.
Bozos, we have the Cujos, you know what I mean? We have the Boldachis, we have all these amazing fucking artists, you know what I mean, that are really good. And I mean, did you ever fuck Psycho Realm?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. How did I forget that? So before my first single, I was invited to the Hotbox Studios in where was that?
With Be Real.
Yeah, out there. You know.
Yeah.
And that they were there. There was Sick Jack was there and like a bunch of other people. But there was a song they did, and everybody got like 8 bars, right? It was like 6 of us or something. We all got 8 bars in their thing. And they said, hey, Dolly, you want to jump on? I was like, oh my God, yes. So my very, very, very first like actual record, it was with Sick Jack. Like I was with Sick on it. So that was
Let's
sick
go.
as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Dolly girl.
Like that was just dope. I was like, damn, I really rap with this motherfucker, right? I really did that. That was dope. Shout out to Sick Jack, man. Cool people.
Psycho Realm is my all-time favorite. Once
Yeah.
upon a time ago, I had a fucked up ass fucking the face mask and
yeah.
the fucking hat. I had to get it lasered off because it was a tattoo on top of a tattoo on top of a tattoo, right? You know, but anyways, dude, like I was, you know, and I hope me and Sick Jack talk, and you know, we haven't been able to figure it out. But hopefully one day we can figure it
you
out.
definitely gotta bring him through.
and get him on here. You know what I mean? Even if I gotta just break him off some chips. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, and when I mean chips, I mean potato chips.
Potato chips, yeah.
What you like, homie? Doritos? I got a bag of Ruffles, homie. Get your ass over to Hoodstock. Stop playing, homeboy. Shit, dog. Anyways,
Pringles.
Pringles! You like Pringles, homie? Sick Jack? Got Pringles and some Jack. Playing with us, homie. Get your ass on Hoodstocks, doggy. I mean, but supporting the fuck, dog.
Oh my
I was out in the motherfucking mosh pits, homie. 98, Dr. Green Thumb birthday bash, dog. House of Blues, dog. Anyways, so Dolly girl, can we get into music?
Yeah,
You want to spit?
let's go.
You want to spit for the Hoodstocks?
Let's
spit a
get
verse.
it.
Yeah?
Let's get
I'll
it.
spit a verse.
Let's spit a verse. I mean, if you guys want to see,
What they saying? Yes or no?
if you want, put fire emojis if you want to see Dolly rap right now here on Hoodstocks, baby. Let's go. Fire emojis. Light that bitch up. Let's go.
Hey. Yep.
Look at her. Look at her.
Flame on.
She bypassed the shot glass.
Oh yeah, I forgot that it was here.
It's easy to do when you're an alcoholic, Dolly.
Hey.
You feeling okay?
I'm
You want
feeling good.
to
I'm
take a
always
break or
good.
you want to just jump into this?
We don't got time to take breaks.
Let's go, baby.
Go.
Let's go. She ain't
we in the hood.
even ever rapped on this beat either. Let's go like this
Nope.
right now. Dolly Girl,
Just
live
put it.
on Hoodstocks, baby. A legend in the game. A seed that was planted for all you young motherfuckers right now doing your thing
That
and shit.
part right
it had
there.
to start somewhere. And it started right here.
And we're gonna speak about that right here.
Yeah.
Exactly where I came from, how I started. Watch. Shit.
Let's go.
Give him a little piece of how I started this shit. Let's go. Hey. Hood stocks, what? We in the block with hood stocks, what? Hey. Hey. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. So y'all wanna know how I started? What got me here? Because it goes like this. And just like Trish, I'm the champ of my league. Looking for a contender, but none could exceed. Tell me who else do you think comes close? I'm in the game 20 years strong and I never gone ghost. I sit back, relax, while these hyenas try to tie me. I'm so hood to the game, that's why they can't stop me from moving pounds of keys to move the CDs. Never had to hold myself on the track, hold me please. Demos weren't needed, just some clean ass tracks and the connection to the game. And now I'm counting stacks. Number one, ask around. They say I'm the best. They call me Dolly Girl, represent the West Hood style.
Yeah, baby. Let's go.
East
Let's
side.
go, baby.
What's up?
Eastside Lincoln Heights in the house.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like that, girl.
Hey, that's how we did it.
Damn,
That's how we did it.
Dolly Girl right here on Hoodstocks, baby. Yes, sir. You know what to do, baby. You know how we do this shit. That shit was smooth. That shit was tight. You know what I mean?
But that was some real shit though.
You-
Started from fucking moving pounds and keys to moving CDs. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't on
Yeah.
You know?
Can we get an acapella?
Let me think which one. Let me think which one.
No. You know what? Let me tell you the crazy thing about this right now. So Dolly didn't bring that beat.
No, that's not my beat.
She did. Casey got the beats. came through, and Daisy, he, Casey. So Casey said, because we told Dolly, we said, what's up? You gotta rap on hood stocks, you know what I mean? You gotta come through, bro. You gotta represent, you know what I mean? There's no way in hell you're gonna be talking all this rap shit and not drop a verse, you know? And so we told we told Dolly girl to bring a beat. She didn't bring a beat. She said, provide me the beat and I'll fuck with it, you know what I mean? So Casey had like 4 or 5 beats. Dude, trip on this. You a pro. And I'm gonna give you your flowers right now, girl.
Thank you.
Because she heard, he played her right before we went live. He played her a snippet of 3 beats probably, of like a couple seconds. And dude, you were like, the second beat's the one I'm gonna fuck with, and you only heard like 3 seconds of it. You know what I mean? And so right now, when I was a little worried for you. I was, because I would be worried for myself. I would have not been able to do that the way you did that shit. You know what I mean? Not that I'm anywhere at your level, but I'm just saying, you know, dude, you jumped in right at the right pocket.
Thank you.
You a pro, Dolly girl, baby.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? She did that shit.
Thank you.
You did that shit. Matter of fact, let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines.
Let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's take some phone calls. And let's get this shit cracking, man. That shit was dope.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was dope. Matter of fact, let's take a quick break right now, and we'll be back with Dolly Girl. We're gonna open up the phone line. You guys call in, ask her any questions. You good for any questions?
Anything, let's go.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be right back on Hood Stocks, baby. Break time. Next is phone calls.
Hey.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah, the devil's praying to me, and I help him go and get.
Let the ceremony begin. Countless battles, I walk with no shadow. Desert in sandal, the ghost with the candle. King of all crowns, rip the rattle off serpents. Blood I thirst, since I am the worst.
Follow your footsteps, you have no footprints.
I am the surface, you worthless purpose. The moon, the stars are connected to darkness. Heads of marksmen, I've hunted the farthest. Village of troops, Molotov the roofs. Black Sunday service with Holocaust roots. Homo Kabbalah, black magic and balas. These AKs and hollows will leave you forgotten. This bottomless season, you looking for meaty Mussolini, Gaddafi, the world cannot stop me. I'm legend, remember me?
Gifted since birth, you were delivered in a hearse. Your mother and your father trade your soul for a curse.
I'm a soldier, coming at you like a locomotive. Never knew I navigate the culture. Service at the tabernacle potions.
The devil made my father, little spirit set beside me. My mother was a slave to 3 witches on the island. Ever cheat death? Ever wake up and can't catch one breath?
Master of obstacles, the Nostradamus. I structure the continent, the director of operas. I swing my arms, I move the seas. I change the weather, 500 degrees. The god of chaos, I shed no pity. Come over for the seance.
Hey, kitty, kitty. The ruler of your conscience, yeah. In your head, I'm a monster. Take control of all your options, yeah. There's no way you gonna stop this.
The ruler of your conscience.
Yeah, yeah. Where you gonna stop it?
Yeah. Don Pablo, master ceremonial.
Godfather, Vito Corleone. In other words, we're bosses and foremen. Superintendents,
Chief of command.
take a damn good sniff for that white shit. White girl wasted, don't act like a white bitch. I'm just fucking with you, dog, I ain't racist. Put a bandana on my head and make me rich. Chuck Taylor's big bag of bomb bitch. You roll around the hood, no good, nameless. My ancestors built this, we are ancient. LA, I bleed blue till the plane hits. All pilots are lit, fit for crash landing. Stove top stays hot, no break dancing. No wrong, red, wrong, crushing you. I organize hits in orderly fashion. Like Thor, my hammer hits, the floor's crashing. The damage I do, leave your crew dismantled. This me, I don't give a fuck, I'm an asshole. I've learned to embrace it, the king is standing. Just curb the cases till shit changes. I'ma keep doing dirt till I get paper. If there's a million over there, I'ma learn the language.
Devil, it's not my shit, cause
Your conscience. In your head, I'm a monster. Take control of all your options. There's no way you gonna stop this.
The ruler of your conscience.
There's no way you gonna stop it.
The ruler of your conscience.
Your head, I'm a monster.
Check 1, check 2. You guys ready, baby? Let's go. Let's go, Dolly.
My team sent you Lucky.
Huh?
My team sent you $100 right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Appreciate
It's
that.
called GS Custom.
Yeah. Here we go, baby. Phone call time. Let's go.
Let's go.
You're on Hoodstocks Tacos, baby.
Hey, look.
What up?
Shout out to Lucky and that Woodstock, man. This is Tommy from Charlie Roll Campo.
Wait. Turn the volume down in the background, dog, so we can hear you.
Was on a roller coaster.
Hey, I didn't hear you. Campo, give a shout out to Chino G. This is Tommy Lowe from Charlie Roll Campo.
This is Chino from Charlie Roll Campo?
Tommy,
Yeah. What
you
up?
never heard of Roll Campo?
No, of course I know Charlie Rocambo. That's the homies.
Okay. Well, Chino started it along with me and Baby Joe. Hey, Lucky.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, dog. I'm trying to decipher what you're saying.
Hey, turn the volume down.
Turn
in
the
back.
volume down in the background, dog, because it's fucking up the
Okay,
sound.
Spencer, hold up.
Yeah,
hold
do
up.
it,
Let me
do it,
go.
baby.
Go ahead, dog.
Hold that.
Yo.
Now let him turn it down.
Hey, how's this?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's better.
Beautiful, baby.
There you go.
Is it better?
Yes, sir.
You put the party on radio.
That's right, homie. What's up, homie?
Hey, I heard you give a shout out to Lucky asked you about Mr. Low,
Yeah.
right? And you showed love. I know you were signed to Mr. Low. I'm Bravi from that Charlie Roll Campo.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, I feel like we're about to make a gang Southeast Low.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ahora.
Me and Chino Grande started Charlie Roll Campo.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? Me,
Right.
him, and Baby Joe.
That's right.
He asked you a question about Chicana rap.
What's up?
And I could actually feel your answer that you gave him. Oh, they've been a little sloppy. In other words, what you wanted to say is a lot of these dudes try to act like Mayate. You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. I know where you're going. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I guess it's kind of it's transition. I don't support it.
Mm-hmm. I get what
But
you're saying.
At the end of the day, we are who we are.
Right.
If you want to label us Chicana rap,
Right.
let's go ahead and do that. I mean,
Right.
I can't change.
Yeah, there's no shame in
Yeah,
it.
there is no shame in
There's
it
no
at
shame
all.
in it. No, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take that title to the to
Absolutely,
the last
because
days.
there's a lot of homies now that are doing rap and they're using the N word and they're trying
But
to.
you know what? And so be it. Because when I was young, I remember the homies used to be like, "Man, what the fuck's up with that?"
It's
Yeah.
changed, though, my
Oh,
G.
it's changed a lot, yeah.
In the penitentiary, dog, all the homies are using the N word. My homie said he got out and he said the homies are sounding blacker than the blacks. And I'm not saying I'm not trying to be racist or nothing like that because I love my black brothers, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying it's
We are
changed.
who we are.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
that in the county jail. That's all I gotta say. Go
Yeah.
do that on fucking right there in Superman.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Where I've been Superman. I've been Eastmax. I've been Alicante jail. I've been on 2000 floor. I've been on the 3000 floor. You shit. I mean, hey, love. Hey, can I give a shout out real quick, love?
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, dog. It's your show, dog. You do what you want.
Handle, homie.
Straight up. Shout out to them. I mean, we were there in the gutter, living hotels.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, Lucky, I'm going to say something that you could actually feel me on, my boy. Hey, look, dog, I'm a union worker now, and I embrace it. I wish they would have showed me this shit when I was 18.
Let's go.
I was fresh. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Salute to you, baby. Union's the way to go.
Hey, I'm a carpenter, though.
Oh, no, hold on.
I'm a carpenter.
Life's a risk.
Oh, wait, that's the wrong way.
I like that. Hey, but the electrician got love, man. You know what I'm saying?
Much love, baby. Much love to
Gracias,
Charlie
homie.
Ocampo. You know what I mean? Them dudes were doing it from the
Oh
beginning.
yeah,
you know
I
what
was
I mean?
with them. I was rolling with them when we were doing footwork. We did footwork all together. Yep, that's right. I did shows with them as well.
Charlie Ocampo.
That's right, homie.
Charlie was dying.
All the big homies right there. That's right.
Even knew it, but Charlie Ocampo was bringing it back.
That's right.
When Chicano rap was dying, when it was on the fucking life support.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Chicano rap fucking brought back like Charlie Ocampo. Gracias to Chino G, I ended up going to the pen around that time. This was 2010. You know what I mean? We just stepped in. Gracias. What's up, Mr. Lopes? He knows what time it is.
That's right.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Yeah.
And I did out. I mean, this was in 2008. And then Chicano rap was straight dying. I got out in 2010. I was introduced to the union in 2011. I was not going to fucking do anything else for, not for Chicano rap, but I wasn't making money on Chicano rap. I just wasn't. But, hey, look, low key, man, we making home, we bringing home $100,000 a year, right?
Yes, sir,
Doing
baby.
this. That's for our kids. Hey, look, you gotta get me on the show. You know what I mean? I'll take my carnal too. We from the streets. We one of the baddest motherfuckers out there. Shout out to the homies from Whittier Local. Big Rascal, Little Rascal out there still doing it, my little brother. And we always try to bring them to the union, but you gotta put your kids first. You gotta do what you gotta do. It's not easy for everybody. Sometimes it takes a little more, you know?
Yep.
Absolutely. Hey, well, check it out, my G. What's your name one more time, dog?
It's Travi, man.
Ravi.
From Uptown Whittier Local.
That's right, baby. Much love and much
Charlie
respect, dog.
Ocampo.
Yeah. Hey, dog, you got my phone number. The number I put is my actual phone number, dog. So
You're lying. For real?
Send him dick pics.
Hey, you don't mind if I
don't send me no dick pics, fool. I know you want her, though.
I blame it on Casey.
I just got...
Call him at 3 a.m.
Hey.
It's a trend, I'm telling you.
Hey, yeah, it is a trend. Casey,
What's
just
up?
like you eating blood, Lucky did, you started some shit now. Hey,
I love Casey, bro.
hey, look, I went off on the rant real quick. Thanks, but Lucky, man, I respect what you do. You need some real ass fools like me on there too, though.
Yeah,
You know,
Dick,
I
well, I
come
mean,
in
bro,
the
like
studio
we don't search for weak ass fools. You know what I mean? You know?
No, we
Hey,
can't.
I thought I house is him now, so it's like kind of easier for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the gas station, you know. I think I'm out here. And I drive the fucking.
Sounds like you at the gas station right now, homie.
He's on he got bronchitis or asthma or
Hey,
something.
my boy, you got my number. Let's
Oh
go,
my
baby.
gosh.
You know what I mean? Let's go. We'll lock you in, bro.
We gotta do it. We gotta. I like how you doing it, man. You're bringing up that rata, and I like how you did that Adam 22 shit. Well, apparently you were. I like that. You can feel your fucking that. I don't care, man. He's just looking at what he looked up on the internet. I love it because I do watch those jumpers. I really do. Oh, Spencer, did I say something I wasn't supposed to?
No,
But it
dog,
doesn't
it's all
matter.
good.
Let's
Yeah,
stop
you-
with the shit.
Who, you know what,
You know
dog?
what? I'm feeling better than you right now. Look, I wish I would have caught you when you were a little more buzzed, my boy, because you would have been playing ping pong. We would have been going back and forth. Like, hey,
No,
Oh
dog. You
God.
know what, dog? Sometimes, Nah,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
When the callers call in, it's their time to talk, dog. You know what I mean? And I'm hearing you, my G. You know what I mean? And I'm loving it, dog. I love everything that you're saying, my G. And you're more than welcome to come on the podcast, dog. You know what I mean? And talk your shit, dog. Because it sounds like we'd have some good conversations,
Hey, I wasn't
dog.
talking shit though. Dolly girl, I met her at a show because a lot of people. There's another thing, man. And let me put it out there. A lot of people forget about Rick, man. Rick from the Weekend Mind.
Rest in peace, Rick.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. He started it off.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And no one ever brings him up. Rick from Wicked Minds. Rest in peace, man.
Yeah,
You know
let's
what
do
I'm
it.
saying?
Hey,
He
hey.
gave us a chance.
Hey, Travi,
Yeah.
check it out, dog. We're going to continue this conversation when we book you on the podcast, but we're going to move on to the next caller, dog. Thank you,
Yeah.
brother. Have a beautiful weekend.
Gracias, homie. Have a good night.
Yeah, thank you, brother. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Look?
What up, G?
Just sending my shout outs from New York.
New York,
Yonkers,
baby.
To be exact. Yeah, home of the locks, DMX.
Yeah, baby. That's
I
my
just want
shit
to send
right
my
there, dog.
saludos, dog. And to be honest, I'm really enjoying your shit, dog. I've been watching so many episodes over and over. Shout out to you and Dolly Girl and your whole team, bro.
Gracias.
And keep doing your thing, dog.
Thank
Thank
you, brother.
you.
Appreciate it. New York, baby. New York tapping in, dog. Much love.
You already know, bro.
DMX, the locks.
Much love, bro.
That's my flavor of rap right there, dog. That's what I fuck
That's
with,
what's
dog.
up.
What these bitches want from a nigga. Yeah, man, come
Keep doing
on.
your thing, man. Much love, dog.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Thank
brother.
you.
Yeah, that's love. Hell yeah, dog. I mean, fucking, it's, damn, good phone calls. Casey at it again. Fucking Casey, man. Stop it already,
my
bro.
God.
He's bugging out over there in the corner.
Hey.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Wait, hold on, real quick, dog. Let me punch you in. Hold on. Let me see. Call back, dog. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey.
Hey. What up? You're on Hoodstocks.
Dolly Girl.
Hey.
Go ahead.
What's good? What's hood? Do you hear me?
I fool can't believe it.
Hello?
You might be jacking off right now.
Hey, Dolly Girl.
What up, G?
When you coming to Houston?
I will be there hopefully later on this year. We just haven't locked in the date yet, but definitely going back to Houston this year.
All right, cool.
What do you want to do when she goes to Houston, bro? You gonna throw your G-string on the stage for her, bro, or what?
Yeah.
Oh.
What color is it? He hung up.
You can't believe it. You can't
You're
believe
on
it.
Thanks for
Hoodstocks.
calling,
Talk to
G.
us.
Thanks for calling Houston. Stay posted.
Hung up. They heard G-strings being thrown. They're like, fuck that shit. Anybody want to call in? Feel free. There was a bunch of phone calls that came in, like a gang of them at one time. So if you guys want to try calling back again, feel free to. Hold on real quick. I see a number
Let's
here.
do this. Don't be shy.
Oh, we got, this is Bambi right here. Our family.
Oh, Bambi.
What up, Bambi? Wait, hold on. What up, Bambi? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you're on.
I just want to say what's up to Dolly. Love you, girl.
Oh, I love you too. You know what, Bambi? She would always like log in when I used to do my lives. And you won a couple times, didn't you?
Yeah, my Starbucks run.
Yeah, I was doing beer runs. $5 beer runs. I was giving everybody $5 beer runs.
Are you serious? What do you mean?
Well, like,
Explain that to me.
I had Bambi won a couple times. I had a thing where I had like a spin, like a wheel spin, and everybody gave me their names, and I probably definitely a bunch of spins, and everybody who won, I gave them $5. So I cashed out them $5, and I told you guys go to the fucking liquor store, do a beer run, and take a picture and send it back. Like, show me what you guys got. So she wasn't buying liquor. She's like, can I go to Starbucks? I was like, yeah, just send me the pic when you go get it. So she did. I bought her some Starbucks.
Yes, a few times.
A few times she won.
That's right.
So we gotta start doing that. Hey, stay posted. We're gonna start doing the liquor store runs again.
All
Definitely.
right.
Thank you
Nice
so
seeing
much.
you. You look
too.
good, by the way.
Oh, thank you, homegirl. I appreciate it. I'm putting in a whole lot of work, man. It's been a journey, but I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. Love
All
you.
right, bye, Lucky. Love you too.
Love
Bye.
you, Bambi. Bye.
Bye.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hello. Hey.
Sometimes when you call, like,
What's hood?
and someone answers, you're like, oh, what? Oh, fuck.
What's it? How you doing?
You gotta turn the volume down in the background. Oh shit, losing some numbers right here.
Dead air.
Hey,
Look, he's reading a
where
text
you
message
at?
or
Where
what's
you
up?
at?
Yeah, no, I was just because I'm trying to get someone in right now. All right, you're on Hood Stocks.
Alright.
Talk to us.
I remember.
What's up?
Hello.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Hey, what up? What up? Hey, I wanted to ask, are you gonna do any more features with YB in the you know?
On the future.
In the future?
You know what? Right now, I'm not working on any features for a cool minute. I need to work on my stuff. I've been working on a lot of features lately, but yeah, I mean, why not? Me and YB have done like several songs already in the past. Yeah, it'd be good to do another one in the future. I think as soon as I'm ready to do all that, definitely gonna hit the homie up.
Hey, you're dope. Yeah, I grew up I'm from '86, so I grew up bumping Chicana rap all day.
That's what's up,
Do your
G.
thing, eh?
Thank you so much.
Big
I appreciate you. Thank you for holding down the support. I really appreciate that.
All day, all day.
Gracias,
Right.
homie. Bye.
It's dope. Supporters, baby.
Yeah, the 100.
Yeah.
They ain't nothing without, I ain't nothing without them. I always say I'm here because of them, really. You know what I'm saying? Holding down the ground.
We got a phone. We got someone text me right now. So
Oh, we calling.
Is this it?
no, this is something else.
We paying some bills?
No.
Hey, what's up? You're on Hood Stocks.
Hello?
Hey, what up? You're on Hood Stocks, baby. Talk to us.
Yeah, this Craig to Skywalker.
Oh, this is my team family.
Oh, okay, okay. What up, G?
What's going on? Just want to say hi, Dolly Girl. Hey, we support everything she's doing.
Yeah, this is my team right here. This is my team right here. Tell Juan, tell what we doing.
No,
Dog.
no, we're just trying to go to some shows. That's all.
Yeah, they're booking my shows right now. We got a lot going on. We definitely got to stay posted, right, Juan? What do we got? We got Portland coming up. We got Houston coming
got
up.
Portland coming up May 14. Yeah. Then we got Houston coming up. We got Anaheim August 14.
Oh, that's right. We got Anaheim too.
Got Anaheim August 14.
That's dope, dude. You still
And
doing
we're
your
trying to
thing,
hit up
bro.
the Vegas
Oh, yeah.
Lowrider Magazine Super Show
And so, how does it?
December 4th.
How does it work out booking Dolly Girl? You know what I mean? Are these promoters reaching out to Dolly Girl? Are you guys reaching out to them? Like, how does it work getting Dolly Girl on a show? You know, a tour, whatever the fuck it is.
Well, it's mutual. You know, sometimes they reach out to us. Sometimes we reach out to them, depending on where the show's at. And the scheduling, that's the big part. 'Cause
That's
we
the fun
travel
part.
all over.
Yeah, scheduling, working out the. I mean, what does Dolly Girl make on these shows? I mean, what kind of money are we talking about?
Oh, we can't put that out there.
Well, she makes good money.
Look at
because,
you, like you trying to take a percentage.
good. You know what I mean?
No,
If you're bad, you'll
I'm
know.
really like just a curious ass motherfucker. Maybe some people might
she
call
makes
it
good
nosy.
money, but, like when you're starting out, you're barely new to the game. You got to pay to be on stage. People don't know that.
Yeah, you got to
But
sell tickets to do the show, and obviously Dolly Girl's past that, so there's got to be there. She has a price, and I'm not trying to, forgive me for asking this, but I got to ask these questions that some people are curious about, like myself. You know what I mean? But Dolly Girl, hey, my G, thank you for calling, brother. I appreciate you. What's homie name? Juan.
Juan, yeah.
Juan. 2, 3, you are gone. That was tight. Oh boy, K9 love me too much, dog. He'd be like, that was tight. Dolly, are you still, you are obviously actively in the game still, doing your thing after fucking how many fucking years?
Over
Crazy.
two decades. Two decades in, yeah.
You know what I mean? And so have you been able to pay your bills all this time with music? Have you had to work jobs? Like, how does it work?
Yeah, no, I mean,
let's be real about it, right?
Yeah, no. I've always worked, but that's just me. I like to work. I like to work. I like to grind.
What kind of jobs do you work? What do you do?
Well, right now I'm actually in the CBD and cannabis field. So working with I got family that we're working with CBD products right now, and it's cool because it's family and we're helping other people at the same time. I tried starting my own CBD line, but like I have so much going on, it's so hard to run it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing that, but other than that, I think that's it. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's all I've really been doing. Because I mean, other than that, I always been on the grind. And it's crazy because like my dad never had a 9 to 5, and my dad just wouldn't do it. He just didn't want to do it.
What did he do? What did Pops do?
Okay, so my dad was one of the main head people in the East LA community.
Hold on, real quick. We'll get back to Pops. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
What's up, Big Lux?
Oh shit.
You know who this is, homeboy?
Yeah, doggy. What's cracking, homeboy?
Check this out.
Check this out. Boop, boop, boop. Damn, homie.
Savage. Bro.
God just saves you right now, homie, from saying some stupid ass shit, dog. I mean, you didn't pay your phone bill. That shit went boop, boop, boop. Call back, my G. Call back. But hey, let her finish her story and then call back. But your Pops, he never worked. What did he do?
My dad was a photographer, a really famous photographer in East LA that took a lot of pictures for celebrity people, like celebrity actors and singers, from novelas to like radio stations to everything. Like that was like my dad's footwork was always in that field. He actually also started a beauty pageant for Miss East Los Angeles for like 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was really tied in East LA and the City of Commerce and all that stuff. Like he did a lot of footwork there. So he was always back and forth, just trying to grind, just trying to find a hustle, just trying to do something. So seeing my dad do that, I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 neither. You know what I mean? And I never really did. Everything I ever did growing up was like fun or something that I like to do, you know? But it was never like at a department store or restaurant or anything like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just I just didn't see myself there because my pops didn't do it. I didn't want to do it either. So my whole life has been a hustle and grind. So this year, I ain't gonna lie, man, money's come in, checks come in, it takes care of the bills, it puts food on the table. My son gets what he wants. Because I stay grinding though, you know, I stay grinding, I keep moving and pushing with it. I love what I do. I love to grind and right now with the whole CBD thing we're doing, that's literally just extra, really. I mean, it's been good to me. I'm not like living like crazy wealthy, like on top of a mansion in the hill, you know, and all that shit. But I don't need all that. At the end of the day, my bills are paid, money secured, my son's good. I'm doing what I love to do.
I mean, let's say this. I mean, the seeds that you guys planted one day will be seeds that are blossoming into homies being able to live in the mansions and shit like that. Like it had to start from somewhere, you know. So you potentially took one for the team, so to speak, right? You know, with this whole Chicano rap. I mean, Chicanos rapping, right? I mean, how do you feel about the industry? How do you feel about the industry? Like, is it? I mean, are you bitter about it? Because when it comes to Chicano rap, there's a ceiling, and the ones that are controlling the big money and the big brands and the labels and shit like that aren't letting the homies in. I mean, what's your take on that? I
mean, honestly, at this point where I am right now, it doesn't bother me. I know either that door's gonna open or it's not, and if not, there's other doors that I could go knock on. You know, at the end of the day, I ain't losing. They're losing out on me. You know what I'm saying? I work hard. I do what I gotta do. I know there's a lot coming for me, and I just gotta keep that grind going. You know, if there's gonna be a person who's gonna belittle me because they don't like my sound or where I'm at, it's cool because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be somewhere one day where you're gonna be in the audience. It's gonna happen. Karma takes care of it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, the industry is like, I get what you're saying. It's just, it doesn't bother me. You know, it's shady how it is and how people see things like that and how they try to put barricades up for stuff like that. You know, but there's always a way around it.
I mean, how do you feel about Raza as a whole when it comes to supporting Chicano rap artists?
We're like a crabs in a bucket, G. I hate to say it, but it's always been like that.
I mean, are Raza the biggest haters for our own kind?
I don't want to say it, but yeah.
You just said
I know I don't want to. I don't want to talk about like that, say something like that, but it's true. It's true.
I mean, we pretend we quick to shit on each other, right?
Really fast. Yeah, as I'm saying, crabs in a bucket. One's about to like come right outside the bucket, then one just pulls them right back in. Can't make it out that bucket, and so that's why we're limited, I guess, to who we work with and what we want to do. You know
how do we change that culture? And why are we like that? Because check it out. I'm going to tell you this.
Yeah.
With my family, man, if you ain't around, we talking shit about you.
Yeah.
And when you're around, we loving you.
Yeah.
But when you and the other one ain't around, we talking shit about you. I mean, it's kind of like it's just the way, for some reason, like, I don't know. but I just follow suit and talk the shit.
No, I know. You know what I think it is? I think
I'm not saying I'm any better.
Yeah, no, but you know what I think it is, and I could be wrong, but this is just what I see. I think the only reason, I'm not going to say just the raza, I'm going to say more the Chicano rap circle or the group of people that are right there. I think it's more that because we come from hoods. Not a lot of us could work with each other. Not maybe some of us want to, but some of us don't know how other homies are going to feel about working with others. There's still that tension there because of hood shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that definitely stops a lot of stuff.
So you talking about the Southern Cali politics and shit. Yeah.
You know, that's definitely has stopped a lot of people from working with each other and doing shows with each other and stuff like that. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. That's what, you know, we signed up for. That's what we do. Baby, when you come to the music, you still bring it with you. I could be wrong, but I really do see a lot of that. You know, I do see a lot of that because I think outside of that, I see people working with each other, trying to help people out and stuff like that. You know, but when it comes to just that particular, it's rare. It's where it's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, so we here we are. I think this is episode 144. And we have 25,000 subscribers. And speaking of that, nice, blessed, yes, thank you, right? But the work that we put into this,
it should be.
We would think that it would be more. We should be at like 100,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? And if you're watching right now, hit that subscribe button while you bullshitting. Even if you're a hater, hit that subscribe button just to say that you're not a hater in your own mind, right? And make yourself feel better. You sleep better tonight, you know what I mean?
You sleep better.
But I'm just saying though, so me and Casey, our producer of Hoodstocks right here, we said, well, bro, we are putting out amazing content with amazing people with real stories like yourself. Why is our subscription only at 25K, right? After putting in, X amount of couple years into this, working our asses off. I mean, the money that comes in barely pays for the studio that we're in right now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I'm prepared at times. I got to come out my own pocket, you know what I mean? And cover whatever, the overhead, which I'm okay with because life is an investment and I believe in us and I'm investing in us. Right. Every time I take my time out the weekend to sit with one of us, it's because I believe that we can be great and we can push our stories out to the masses, But somehow, some way, I mean, in California, you go in the prison system. We are the majority.
Right.
When you're in LA, we are the majority. So why aren't our numbers the fucking majority?
They should be.
Why aren't the numbers bigger?
Yeah.
Why? Is some raza looking at this and saying, fuck that fool, Lucky. He's fucking half Jew and half Russian. I ain't fucking with that fool. That fool ain't a real fucking mashika and whoop-de-whoop-whoop and this and that. So fuck him. You know what I mean? Or fuck Dolly Girl because she wears too much Aquanet in her hair. You know what I mean? And she's got hot Cheeto stains on her fingers. I'm just talking shit, right? But I'm just saying though, like, why aren't we supporting each other? Because support elevates us and it puts more money in the communities. And when we put more money in the communities, it opens more jobs for our own fucking people. Why the fuck are we supporting each other?
Yes. Yes.
You can be. Huh?
Yes.
A la verga way. Homie, what the fuck, dog?
No, but it's true though.
Like,
shit,
why?
We could be on some old other shit. It could be on some old other shit. They just want to fucking talk and hate. They don't want to support. They don't want to show it. They're too. I don't know if it's the fucking pride or what. Sad thing.
So check it out, Dolly Girl. So once upon a time ago, me and my cousin right here, my cousin Dope One, PJ Don Pablo, the motherfucking greatest rapper that I know, you know what I mean, in my circle, we used to do shows. And it was crazy about when we did rap shows, we this is underground shit, you know what I mean, underground rap type of shit. It was crazy because when we do shows where it was just a bunch of brown brothers and shit, they would hold up the back of the wall. But when we would do shows where it was a black promoter and the majority of the crowd would be black people, black motherfuckers will tell you if they fuck with you or not.
They'll tell you.
You know what I mean? They'll be right there, be like, and they'll show the love.
They will.
They'll show the love. But the homies that just like, they'll hold up the wall and they're like, I'm not sure, dog. Where you from, homie? You know what I mean? Like, you back to what you said, gang shit, or back to like, gang shit, is he hard? Is he really about what he's saying? I mean, should I really support him? I mean, do I like what he's wearing right now? I mean, is his eyebrows plucked? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what did he have for breakfast this morning?
Does that
you know what I mean?
matters?
Was it chorizo? Because I had chorizo con huevos and they're all over my face right now, dog. You know what I mean? You smell that, dog? That's dick, homie. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, what the fuck, dog? What the fuck? Why are our numbers low? Why is Rhodium Radio numbers low? Why is Hoodstocks low? Why is American Show? Why aren't the numbers through the fucking roof, dog? Why? Because motherfuckers are picking and choosing who. Like, bro, what the fuck, dog? Just support.
Support.
Even, homie, it's just a finger. Hit that subscribe button. Even if you're not sure if you fuck with it or not.
Just hit it.
Pick the people up.
Free 99 to support.
You know what my favorite number is?
The funniest meme says, you want to know who your real friends are? Start a small business and see who supports.
And it's not even a meme. It's just like
That's
actual
real.
facts.
Yeah, it's real actual facts.
But it's real. And
We got Chicago, Illinois right here. Call back, my G. We got Chicago, Illinois coming right here. We got Upland now.
Chumpland.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us. Hold on. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
Hey, switch the camera.
Hey, who's that vato?
It's your baby daddy, homie. That's Casey, homie. Your baby daddy.
Hey, don't be disrespecting Lucky. I ran out of minutes earlier, homeboy.
I ran out of minutes.
Hey, check this out, though, bro. Back to your saying about my cultura, homie.
Oh.
Hey, dog, I do my eyebrows and I shave my armpits. That's it. But I get laid down, homie. You know what I'm saying? I'll still speak with Casey, homeboy.
These are my G's. These are the ones that fuck with me, dog. The gutter, the real street motherfuckers fuck with Hoodstocks, dog. All the other motherfuckers that are they eating them soft batch cookies, homie, and got too much water in their Kool-Aid, homie. They ain't fucking with Hoodstocks because they can't hang with the gang, homie. You know what I mean? We too much for you, dog. You know what I mean? Don't pick us apart. Pick your life apart, homie. Look in the mirror, dog. I'm just doing too much. Hey, love you, my boy. I love it. You know what, dog? I love it when motherfuckers call in and talk shit, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just wanted to call and say what's up to Dolly Girl.
Thank you. Hey, what's good, G?
Hey, you know my homeboy Spanky from Sick Bay Tattoos?
I don't think so.
You got tattoos?
I think I seen him in a video back in the day at MC Pancho's pad with you guys.
Probably.
It's been a while though.
Yeah.
I want to have that dude
But I just
MC
wanted to
Pacho
call
on
in.
here. Yeah, I want to have MC Pacho on here.
But all right, big guys, I wanted to call in.
Thank you, brother.
right.
Thank you for
Have a
helping
good
with
one,
in
G.
minutes,
Have a
dog.
good one.
You
Have a
too,
good
baby.
one.
All right.
You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What up? Hey, I called earlier. My bad. I'm pretty patient, but gave mad. I gave mad respect to Dolly all day, but
Thank you, G.
on the realness, a lot of youngsters don't know. Like, hold on, I got a background shit on this, but like the money wise, like right, I got a son already. He's already like 12, turning 13. You know, he loves the whole fucking get down on hip hop. But I'm telling you, like, bro, you gotta look at what the real feta is. Like, you want to invest your time into that. Like, what is the real outcome of it, and how much you have to put into it to support your family, like later on.
It's a lot of work. It's work. It's consistent work. Not giving up. I mean, you're gonna hit a lot of walls. This game ain't that easy. It's anything you actually choose in life. Whatever you choose in life, if that's what you want to do, you need to put your whole heart and passion to it. You cannot stop. Don't give up. Don't question yourself. And eventually it will turn out to be how you want it. But you really have to want it and really have to put in that work.
I hear that.
Definitely.
That's much respect. Hey, it's a lucky though, because I know you used to rap back in the day, and I see you're an electrician now. So I'm a groundman right now, and I make good feria for the city. And I'm telling my son that, I'm like, bro, you can make 100 G's, 150 G's a year, or you could invest in trying to do something like that. What would you tell people that are trying to do that, like where they're barely turning 18?
Shit,
and they're going to go into what they're going to do?
Join a trade, dog. Join a trade,
right?
Dog. Yeah, join a trade. A trade is the biggest thing. I mean, if you're 18 years old, dog, think about it and you go through like with my IBW Local 11. Shout out to my G's. I love these motherfuckers that gave me life, dog.
Local 18 right here.
Local 18 as well as with you, Groundman, right, dog? That's fucking amazing work right there, dog. Those are the big dogs in the game. You know what, dog? So if you're 18 years old right now, you're fresh out of fucking high school, you can go into a union and do apprenticeship. And if it's a 5 years, 4-year apprenticeship, I mean, you could be owning a house in your early 20s. You know what I mean? Yeah, like it's amazing money. I mean, you ain't got to take your kids to a clinic. I mean, dude, you have Kaiser fucking insurance. I mean, you have exactly. I mean, bro, it's amazing, dog, for us. You know what I mean? But you know what? I want to say something right now because someone said, Lucky, you know why your numbers are low? I think it was Aaron Sepulveda. You know what I mean? He said, Lucky, you know why your numbers are low? He said, listen to yourself. I do all this.
A hater.
You know what? You know what, dog? Then it's me, dog. It's me.
Bro, on the real, I told myself, like, bro, invest in yourself. I'm like, get a good job and put your money into what the fuck you want to do. Put it into your music shit. But you got to make your money first.
Exactly. And you know what, bro? Hold on real quick. I'm going to go to the next caller, but I'm going to speak on what you just said right now. Thank you for calling, brother.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Yeah, what's up, Luck?
What up, G? You calling from Chicago, Illinois? Is that correct?
Yeah, I wanted to ask, touch on the subject that you were talking about a couple minutes ago, and I was just gonna say, I feel like a lot of outside like haters and stuff, because even here in Chicago, like these Mexicans from Chicago, they haven't even created their own culture like Cali has, and they are quick to hate on Cali culture, like when that's like the motherland, you know.
Talk your shit, baby.
Yeah, so I want to know why that is. I think it's because there's a lot of haters, like I said, even within Cali, even within the motherland. Last time we had a push was in 06, 07, when we had like a real push where we could have really gone mainstream with it. And I don't know what happened. Everybody wanted to be rappers. A lot of, people oversaturated the market. And that's why it's cool that you got this podcast. Because I really think you're like a Mexican Joe Rogan. I don't even want to put you in that title, but
shit,
like,
that's
your own person.
That you know, bro. When people tell me that, which has been told to me several times, they're like, "Lucky's kind of like a Joe Hood Rogan and shit." And you know what, dog? Joe Rogan, dog, man, I love that dude, and I study from that dude, right? Like we study.
And that's why I hate when Casey stops you from going into that direction where you ask these questions that like mainstream things that are going on around the world. And Casey always stops you when you, here we go.
He's a hater, bro.
No, that was just the Russia one. Come on, bro. Watch every single one of those clips back. None of the guests were into it at all.
You know what, dog? I want you to look into his eyes right now and tell him he's a hater, bro.
Tell me, bro. Tell me.
Hey, Casey, I hope you're not like a socialist or like a communist, bro. I hope not.
He might be, bro.
Big ups to Hood Stocks, and yeah, man. Get into this deep conversations, bro. I go to sleep listening to this shit.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, dog. Right. Yeah.
Recording this from Russia with love.
You know what, Casey? You might be an undercover hater, bro.
Not at all.
As a matter of fact, Casey, answer this phone call, sir.
Hey, this is Power 106.
This is Ryan Roses.
What up? You're on Hood Stocks.
It's fucking up, dog. I don't know why it's doing it. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Yo, what up, man?
What up, G?
Yeah, man, I'm here just calling my girl, Dolly Girl. I'm going to wrote that check to her. You know what I'm saying? If you got signed a big deal, want to see I'll call one over.
Hold on, dog.
Is this?
Are you in the swimming pool right now?
Yeah, pretty much, dog. I'm under the ocean.
I'm under the ocean
right now.
It's hard to understand what you're saying. Is all I'm saying, my G.
Oh, my bad. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it sounds better, brother. Go ahead.
For sure, man. It's Johnny. I'm the one that wrote that check to Dolly.
Oh, it's J.U. This is the one that gave me the check.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's get you on here, my G. You got my number. Get at me, dog. But let's speak on that, dog. This is history right here. This is J.U.
Yeah.
You wrote her the check for $2,500?
Damn. That was just to get her to actually think about rapping.
Yeah.
To think about rapping. Oh shit. This is a legendary phone call.
You know what? I put 50,000 behind her. Let's be 100.
Wait. You wrote her a check for 60,000?
Where's that money?
No. I wrote her a check for 2,500 for her to even think about rapping.
Yeah.
But the deal was for 50,000.
50,000. The deal was for 50,000. Did you see the 50,000?
I don't know.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah, the money was put in. The work money was put in. That 50,000 was put in for work.
Okay, so the 50,000 was put into.
Tony G at the time. Tony G cost $7,000 a record at the time. It wasn't cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, and that's just expensive, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got
Yeah.
Tony G, dude, and so now times are different where you can get shit for cheaper, you know what I mean? But back then,
For sure,
you had
for sure.
you had Tony G just raping motherfuckers, right? Is that what you're saying, bro? I mean, 7,000, homie. It's like, nah, blast that fool, dog. Straight up,
No,
dog.
because he's up there. Like,
Nah, but he took
earning his stuff.
advantage. He took advantage of his own people. Is Tony G a raza?
Yeah,
He's my age. That's my godfather, man. Tony G is he's the one that brought Floss into the game. You know what I mean?
I know, bro. But check it out, dog. Was he taking advantage of the people, dog? Was he overcharging, bro?
No.
At that time, I was
7,000 a record, homie. Come on, bro.
That was love back then. No, that was love.
Okay.
Yeah, back then, that's 20 years ago.
7,000 a record? Some fool hit me up for 7,000 a record right now. I'm gonna tell him to go, you know what, to himself, dog. I mean, the fuck out of here, dog.
The game is different. The game is different. But I just want to say, shout out to Dolly Gale, all her success. Shout out to the Hood Stocks, you know, for putting her on there. And man, I've seen her when she rapped. Love, what was that rap song, Dolly? 187 on your love.
Oh, 211 on your love.
Exactly.
That's the song that I did at your show. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, she rapped like 48 bars, and I'm like, well, where's the hook?
We don't need no hook, homie.
I didn't know what a hook was back then. I went right through it.
Yeah, like shit, homie. This is $7,000 a track, dog. I mean.
Yeah, but yo, shout out to Slow Pain, rest in peace,
Rest in
Hotel
peace.
Mafia,
Yeah.
everybody who we stepped in the game with, and shout out to like I said, Hit Stocks, and I wish you guys nothing but success, and I like that you talk about how the Brown got to support the Brown, man. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's it, baby. I
Thanks,
appreciate you, dog.
J.U.
Yes, sir. Thank you, doggy. Appreciate
Bye.
you. Tony G charging 7,000 back then. You know what I mean? What the fuck, dog? Am I talking shit or what?
Homie, just do you. I ain't even tripping.
Fool, what the fuck, dog? You too famous for me, my G. You need to get the fuck out.
Oh my God.
You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us. Wait, hold on, Doug. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, sir. 805. Go ahead.
What up?
You're live.
What's hood?
What up? Last chance. You're gone. And it's not even your fault. It's probably my phone's fault. Absolutely. 100%. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, just, and I don't mean to blast fools right here because it's like we net banging and shit, but sometimes net banging is fun. You know what I mean? Dude, net banging is fun. If you can't beat them, join them.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be the biggest net banger on this bitch, but you can catch me on the streets and I'll be the biggest net banger in person. You know what I mean? We catch every side of that motherfucking building, baby. You know what I mean? You know, and Lucky needs to record some banda, paisa shit.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's Martha? Martha, call it Martha. Stop playing with me. That's my girl right there. Let's go right here. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us, baby.
Chill, I'm on the line.
You're live, baby.
Man, I've been trying to bang this. Hey, first and foremost, I want to say fuck you, Lucky. You know what I'm saying?
I love you too.
I'm saying mine's from up here, from way up north. You know what I'm saying? I've been tapping in. I just barely tapped into this one, so I don't really know what this show's about, but I send mine to you and your guest, KC. What's up with it?
Thank you.
What up?
Want to send mine to everybody from where I'm from, out west, you know what I mean? And,
Whoa.
hey, just keep doing your thing, boy.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, doggy. Thank you for calling in.
Yeah, for sure. Likewise.
Hey, I'm reading this. I don't always read this. If Lucky didn't shave his head, he'd be a hairnet banging. Motherfuckers are funny as fuck. Hood Stocks is a leva.
Oh,
my God. And a hoto. He ain't punking no one. Shout out to Javier Vega. I love you,
We've
baby.
been trolling for minutes right now.
Thank you. Lucky, get American Cholo on here. What do we got? Lucky needs to invite Los Compas de Compton. I think them dudes will holler at me and shit. Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Pookie doing push-ups. I want 2 chin checks on... Oh, okay. Let me do this last one right here. Okay. So, we'll talk about what's going on real quick as we end this show. We're 2 hours and 8 minutes in.
Hey. Good times.
Yeah. What did you think of the Will Smith and the Will
Chris
Rock situation? Because that's been just like all
That's
over
just
the
all
shit.
over the place.
Crazy.
You know what? Honestly, to each his own. Honestly, I'm not mad at either one of them. It was crazy. I mean, because I get it, and everybody's still. I mean, some people can take jokes, some people can't. You know what I mean? I mean, some people can stand up for what they believe in. It just, I don't know. I don't know which way to go with it. Because I mean, I'm hearing a little bit about everything. I understand, like, if I heard something that wasn't right, I want to back somebody up. But at the same time, lots of comedians. It's just, I haven't wrapped my head around the whole thing. Honestly, I'm just laughing at all the memes and stupid shit that's going on.
I mean, it was a G.I. Jane joke.
You know, I mean.
Remember when I showed you guys?
Yeah, he showed us right here on the live on the podcast on the last weekend. I mean, I think all the bitch came out of Will Smith. You know, straight up, 100% bitch came out of Will Smith. I mean, Will Smith just proved that he is the female in the relationship.
Hey,
that he's a real Karen for sure.
No, he's 100% a Karen, dog. You know what I mean? Like that dude right there, bro. He wish he can take that back, dog. You know what I mean? He really wish he can take that back. And you know what? I really hope, you know, bro, sometimes you try to win your bitch back after she's fucking all these dudes and shit. You know what I mean? He's being a cuck. You know what a cuck is? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely being that.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to speak too much about it. It's fucking bullshit. I mean, it's comedy, though. Let's do one more phone call before we get out of here.
All right.
Love you guys. Let's go. You're on Hood Stocks. Talk to us.
Hey, what's up, Lucky?
What up, baby?
Hey, real quick, man. I'm on my break right now, bro. But my lady said you were trying to get a hold of me, man. So I'm calling you up.
Oh shit! Okay, here we go. So this is youngster from Eastside Colton, correct?
Yeah. Real quick. Look, hey, Dolly girl.
Hey, what up, G?
Give you credit. I just want to say I apologize for taking out your interview. I apologize. I didn't mean to. You know, to interrupt all that. You know, I know Lucky was looking forward to this conversation, so I just want to apologize for that. You know.
No, you're good, G.
No,
what's up, Lucky?
You know what? Hold on. Let me take care of this one right here. So, youngster called me up the other day at work, and he's, you know, the DMs hit me, and I sometimes I don't know who it is, and then I called it back. And he said, hey, look, I got to holler at you. And I called him back, and it's youngster from Eastside Colton. So now, youngster from Eastside Colton originally called through the Mr. D conversation. And so, bro, I didn't realize until I played it back, because I was faded, bro, that Mr. D said some shit to you that he should have never said to you, bro. And a dude that has been through the prison system wouldn't be throwing those out like that, bro, if you know better. But he's a youngster. He doesn't know better. So when it came to you, my G, I was never mad at you, bro. I was never upset with you. I just realized that in life, approach is key. And my boy, youngster from Eastside Colton, called me on the side. He said, hey, dog, I've been fucking with you since day one. And I don't want to just like, I want to keep it G. I apologize, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, my G, you don't need to apologize to me. You don't need to apologize to Mr. D either, dog. You know what I mean? That was a conversation that was had, bro. And this is what we do at Hood Stocks, dog. Sometimes we correct ourselves, bro. And I do it all the time, bro.
I apologize to the Hood Stocks, though, man. I want to apologize to the community, the Goonies, everybody, man, because regardless, bro, I mean, I understand. I mean, I still should have handled myself differently, man. And I know better than that, man. Just emotion gets the best of us sometimes, and shit happens. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what, dog? He said some shit that triggered you, bro. And it would have triggered me too, where I'd have popped the fuck off, dog. You know what I mean? So I'm not mad at you, youngster. You a G right here. We love you, bro. You know what I mean? And as a man, it's okay, dog, to holler and say, hey, you know what, my bad, because I do it all the time, dog. And I love you, my boy. And you a goonie, dog.
Yeah, man, but you know what I mean? I'm trying to better myself, bro. I'm not trying to go backwards. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go forward. So, and I called my lady, and she said I had a message. So she thought it was some girl, I guess, I was calling me. Or messaging me or something. So I said, oh, shit, you know what? I was supposed to tapping on Lucky. That's why I keep my word, bro. I call you in, you know what I mean? So I borrowed from you right here from work. But bottom line is, like I said, I stole the Hood Stocks community apology, man, because I chatting everybody that she was out of character, out of line. It was all around, you know what I mean?
It's all good, baby. We love you. And sometimes we fuck up and we misspeak, just like...
Yeah, man, but I wanted to, because I put the homie up on your show, man, so we were watching it, you know, for a little bit, or on a break, and then I hear you guys talking about Asa, this and that. I just want to touch on one thing, though, man, as far as, like, Mr. D with his interview. I saw some comments people were saying that, oh, this guy, you know, he's a manager. Hey, man, that's his manager, that's who he got, that's who he's rocking with. I mean, you gotta respect that, man. At the end of the day, he's doing something for that dude that nobody else is doing, though. You know what I mean? Regardless of what people want to say, oh, he's kind of sketchy, whatever. Hey, that's just who he is, man. It is what it is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's probably what he needs. Look out for his ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Say, oh, he's sketchy and that. Hey, man, no matter what they want to feel about the dude, he's still doing something more for that dude than anybody else is doing. Anybody that say they support him, yeah, you're supporting him. How you really supporting him? I mean, you ain't buying his music. You're not putting money on him. So really, you're a fan, but you're not really supporting him. You know what I'm saying? And that's he's doing more for him. So just,
hey, youngster.
Regardless of what everybody feels, man, hey, he trusts him. That's what matters, bro.
Hey, youngster, besides all the bullshit, all that other shit, we love you, dog. We love you, baby.
We love you, bro.
Get that money, dog. You at work right now, get that money. Everybody give it up for youngster from Eastside Colton, baby. We love you, dog. You part of the community, dog. And if you could be transparent like this, dog, you a fucking man, dog. You know what I mean? And we love you, dog. Thank you for calling, dog. One last phone call right here. You're on Hoodstocks. Talk to us.
What up, Lux? Good evening, man.
What up? What's good?
What's up, Dolly Girl?
Hey.
My name is Eric. Hey, what's going on? So, yeah, I was wondering about Big Lux. You know, when he was going to ask the question to Dolly Girl, I was wondering if you have a man.
Hey. Everybody be asking that all the time.
You a hot commodity. I mean, you like, rap to me while you do this to me.
Yeah, what's up? You have a man or what?
Oh, man. I'm going to say it like this. How does my sweater say? It says, oh, my God. I went blank. Wait. I said, I ain't got no time. My hustle don't let me.
Oh, right. That's right. Well, how about this? You know, just get to know each other and, go out for dinner and see what's up.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Anyways,
where were you gonna take? Where would you take her to dinner, bro?
Yeah, where would we go?
I live in San Diego.
Where would we go?
Take her out to Point Loma or somewhere by the sea. Eat some seafood or something like that if she wants.
Oh, you trying to hit that aphrodisiac shit, huh? You trying to hit them clams? You trying to eat the clams?
Trying to smash clams.
I ain't worried about it. Straight out.
Okay, just real quick. What would a whole date night be with you?
Whole date night, like I said, we'll get started off with the dinner. First of all, get to know each other, see what our interests are. And, after that, probably go to the theater, talk some more. After the theater, maybe go to your house or my house and, drop you off and see if you want some coffee or if you offer me some coffee.
We're going to end it up with some coffee, okay.
Yeah, because you wake up in the morning.
You know how that is.
Sounds like a real
Hey, look, I'm calling from San Diego. I'm a pipe fitter. I do sprinklers.
He's still spitting game. He's still spitting game. Let me get a beer, bro. If I can't get one of these, let me get a beer.
I was born and raised in Silver Lake and ended up growing up in Eagle Rock, 1941.
Eagle Rock,
Eagle Rock,
baby.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, you used to work at the
Uniques.
Uniques.
Stereo, yeah.
She used to work in the hood and Uniques on York and shit.
Yeah, installing systems and shit for like 3 years.
I grew up with the Outcast clique with Big Grump's little brothers. What's it called? I used to know Rick the Savage too. We used to call him Little Richard. What's it called? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I lived in Eagle Rock, and now I'm in San Diego. And I used to do a lot of dope. I used to know Ray Loco too. Rest in peace,
Ray Loco, baby.
He was my neighbor. Was at Echo Park. Echo Park used to live right on the corner of Genevieve and Yosemite.
Ray Loco, my OG right there, dog.
Yeah,
Rest
Ray
in
Loco
peace to
took over
OG.
the house. Yeah, I remember.
You know his brother Sugar Bear then too.
Nah, I don't, man. I don't, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you.
His daughter, Lenny.
One of his best friends is a white guy. I forgot his name. It's a white boy. He lived on Mount Washington.
Okay.
But, yeah, man. Your show, your podcast brings back a lot of memories, man, because I used to fuck around with dope. And in 2016, when I last lived in Eagle Rock, I was stuck in the garage just talking to myself in my parents' house, man. And, I've been 6 years sober off of drugs and alcohol, man. And, hey, man,
good
honestly,
shit, G.
Man,
good shit.
Let's go.
That's what's up.
And
Let's go.
My point is that I just want to say, man, for anyone who's listening, stay off the drugs, man. It's cool to smoke weed. I don't smoke weed, but it's cool to smoke weed, drink your alcohol. But stay off the hard drugs, man, because that shit ain't right.
That's
and you
right.
save a lot of fucking feria. You save a lot of money by staying off the drugs and staying off the alcohol, man. Get the pockets up, fuck the dope, break that pipe, drop it on the fucking cement, and just pick up your numbers, man.
Let's go, baby. We love you,
All
dog.
day.
Congratulations,
Gracias,
brother.
Too, man.
Congratulations,
All right,
doggy.
have a good one. Thank you.
Let me get this last phone call right here. My girl Martha called right now.
Martha.
Yeah, Martha Sanchez. I mean, this is my family right here.
Hey.
Yeah. Let's see if she answers. I had a missed call from her.
Oh, damn.
Oh shit! What's up, Martha? School teacher.
What's up, everybody? I'm just calling, or I called you earlier because I wanted to shine the spotlight on you real quick about how I saw you right now, nodding your head, kind of moving your body as Dolly, rapping, doing her thing. Remember when we were at a show at Second Street Jazz? And you were rapping, you were doing your show with Dope One, Some City, Second Street Jazz, down in Little Tokyo.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was standing there, like, bobbing my head, and you straight up said, hey, don't dance to my shit.
Martha, I do not remember that. I'm sorry.
Asshole.
Casey, say it. Say it. Fake news.
You're the Nazi.
Fake news.
Oh, man.
Love you, Martha. I love you, girl. You know what's up. You my day one right there. You know what I mean? I love Martha. Everybody give it for Martha. She's a school teacher in Glendale.
Martha.
Love you, baby. Love you. See you later. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Hey, so this has been fun.
Yes.
So check it out. You have somebody with you today.
Yes, I brought Epidemic with me. And let me tell you real quick about Ep. Remember how I was telling you about my last 4 singles like being really good and just kind of like bringing on a whole other level? Is because he's been helping me. He helped me out with my last 4 records and definitely showed me a different way how to like, deliver my music and my writing and everything. So he's on it. He's on it, man. Right now.
He's on it because he can spit.
Yeah. Oh,
he
yeah.
can produce.
He produces.
Well, let's put him on the spot.
Everything. Oh,
Let's put him on the spot.
You need to come
Hold
and
on.
say something.
Huh? Flame it up if you want to hear Epidemic rap right here. Her producer, the dude is helping. Let's see what it is. Listen, there's levels, baby. Matter of fact, let's take a quick break. I got to take a leak, and we're going to have Epidemic speak. I mean, spit right here on Host Talk.
Let's go.
The devil's me, I can't think. I'm up all night, I can't sleep. Oxycontins, I can't breathe. Try and move my body free.
Have them run around the streets with a face mask. I'm knowing what I want to eat to make mad. Even worse, I'm a flirt with dead dance. Reach deeper and further in Hell's Mansion. Yeah, you talking what you ain't living, you walk past it. Scum City, cheat dead, not average. Eyes blush. No sleep bags. Do we really need to make an example out? Creepy crawlers in my bed, fuck sluck, cunt moms. Russian roulette, got 2 in a revolver. On my John Wick shit, bipolar proctors. I'm sick with exposable doctors. Devil is me, cause I ain't phased by a thing. No, we can do 5 or go 12 in a
Hey, what's up? You're on Hoodstock.
Hey, what up?
What's up? What's up?
Yo, what up?
What's
up, dog?
KC.
What up, dog?
Get off. Hey, what's up? I'm trying to get on, man.
What the fuck?
You're on. What's good, dog?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up? Hey, what's up, man? This guy's what's up?
That's what's up.
Bro, this guy's for real.
That's right.
What up, bro? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Love you. Bye. All right, let's go like this. So we got Epidemic right here. I mean,
Yes, sir.
What are your credentials in the game, sir?
I put out my first album back in 1998.
Okay.
Hip hop, b-boy shit, MC.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Where you out of, bro?
Gardena.
Gardena?
Yeah, East Side. Yeah.
Yeah. Your origins of Are you white, Mexican?
So I'm mixed. My dad Hispanic, my mom's German.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. And so you've been helping out Dolly Girl with her music?
Yeah. No, I've known Dolly, for a long time. I think I met Dolly back in 2007, 8, 6, somewhere around there. Yeah, doing shows. At that time she had a guy that was helping her, and I knew him, and so he would put us on the same shows and stuff. So that's how I met her a long time ago. And just keep you keep in contact with people in the circuit, and we'd always talk about doing music, and then never quite linked up until recently. And it's like, okay, she would say, I want to do some music with you. I need to elevate. I want to do what you're doing, because what I do is hip hop. It's not Chicana rap style at all. Yeah. So so we linked up, and then we started. I said, let's just work on singles. So at that time,
I mean, it's a single game, right?
Yeah, it's a single game. And so it's really just getting current production shit that's gonna make sense now to what the climate is asking for, instead of trying to do something that sounds like Dr. Dre did it in 1999. You know what I'm saying? So her content is very real life. You know what I'm saying? So she always comes and writes real life content, and it makes it easier. So I just kind of help her out. So she'll come with songs written, and then we'll kind of just go over it and say, okay, well, here's your format. What can we do to change the structure so the words can have more flow and have more, rhythmic patterns inside of it.
I mean, coming from a hip hop dude, right, and hip hop origin, right? You out of Gardena, California. Shout out to my boys from Gardena, California.
Shout out, Gar.
Yeah, HA. I mean, so from coming from a hip hop origin, I mean, and for you to kind of bounce, and I'll say bounce back, because when you bounce back or you bounce forward, right? And I'm gonna say when it comes to Chicano rap, it's kind of like you're almost bouncing back, because it's a teaching that was back then,
right?
And so so coming from a hip hop dude,
right? I
mean, was it hard to bounce back to that origin?
Well, the crazy thing is when Chicano rap really started getting mainstream with when Pocos Pero Locos first started, when Mad Dog, rest in peace, when Mad Dog was doing it, right before Kool-Aid and them. Me and my one homeboy, he was out of Anaheim, and he told me about it. He's like, man, this is going on. It's Latino hip hop. So, bro, it's like an open door. Like, we can do what we do, add a little more street flavor to it, and we could probably get some shit cracking, And so I was around all them cats. I mean, Night Owl, Seldom Seen, even Fingers, and all them dudes. I've met all the Homeboy 7. I know all these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 7. I know.
Right. So I didn't really
Tequila.
I never really jumped into that circuit like that, where I'm an artist. I'm you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I know them all. They know me, and they're like, oh well, you're a hip hop head. You don't roll. You don't rap about gangbanger shit. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like,
well, because you're not from that. Your background is not that.
Right. I don't gangbang. I'm a street kid, but I never gangbang.
So
you know what I'm saying?
You're a street white kid from Gardena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rosecrans, Vermont. So it's like,
you just gangbanged on me.
Yeah, I gangbanged on you. It's and I don't know. I just love hip hop. I love how you can tell a story and make people feel a certain type of way. You can make people mad, sad, whatever.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And it's powerful. And I think that's why a lot of people, you say there's a lot of hate, and it's because a lot of people don't understand it, and they don't understand why they feel a certain way when they hear a song. That's the reason why people, they say, listen to some Tupac and they're going to go fight somebody.
Well, check it out. When you hear a beat, the beat talks to you.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And the beat tells you
what you're going to talk about.
What you're going to do with it.
Yeah, definite.
And that's the beautiful thing of music, bro.
Yeah, definitely. It's universal.
Of hearing a beat and seeing what it does to you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Seeing what it does to you. What nerves it strikes.
Yeah.
What emotions it ignites.
That's the key word, emotion. That's the key word. That's what music is.
Music is such a beautiful thing, bro.
It's dope as fuck.
And it's so hard for people that haven't made it to a certain level to quit music,
right?
Because it's so therapeutic and it helps them with their everyday life,
right?
You know,
true story.
Yeah,
it's dope.
I love that you're on right now. Thank you for coming and just being able to talk with us real quick,
Yeah,
bro.
most definitely. I appreciate it.
But so we were talking right now, and we were like, well, bro, you know what I mean? Do we drop you a beat? And you were like, nah, I'll spit some shit a cappella.
Yeah.
You want to spit some shit a cappella?
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people, when they rap, they want a beat, and they kind of hide behind the beat. The beat may be better than them, you know what I'm saying?
And how would you explain that, though, bro?
Okay, so like, for example, you'll hear a song by somebody. You'll say, man, and if you say, what do you like about that song? The first thing you say is, I just like the beat. Well, okay, what homeboy say? I don't know, but I like the beat. That artist hid behind the beat. The beat was better than the artist. And then you got some artists who are better than the beat. You know what I'm saying? If you got to listen to how people mix their records, and if their vocals are a little bit higher than the beat, they own that fucking beat. You know, you listen, you listen look like Crooked Eye. He owns every beat. He's on top of it. Eminem is always higher than the beat, kills it. Immortal Technique, always above the beat.
Oh, let's go, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop. Let's go.
And it's
Immortal
real
Technique.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's real shit.
Crooked Eye. Let's go.
Yeah, facts. But see, a lot of people they don't study that. People say, I was gonna rap, and like you understand. There's like this shit is like technical.
How do you study the culture? How do you study the beat? How do you study to perfect your craft in this game?
Man, you like anything. You got.
What is the first step for an aspiring artist?
All right, look it. If you're gonna do this rap shit, this hip hop shit, you got to know where it started. Anything in life, you got to know how it started. You have to. Otherwise, you're gonna be all fucked up.
You got to know the history.
You got to know the history. You got to know all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand. Like, here's the coolest thing. I talk about hip hop all fucking day, and I tell people, I say, there's like people who were pioneers in this hip hop shit that you don't even know they were fucking pioneers. Like, for example, you know, Dougie Fresh, Lick Rick the Show, right? That's a classic song, 1985. That beat was produced by Teddy Riley, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Teddy Riley. If you don't know Teddy, Rex and Effect, Rump Shaker, Teddy Riley. The guy in Guy. You know what I'm saying? Became New Jack Swing and all that. But he was like one of the founding producers of hip hop music. So you have to understand who these people are and what their role was and the role they played in the history of it. And even the artist and how it's transitioned to from, it came from, like you said, the hip hop, the hippity hop, to then it went to Rakim. I paid in full, but right? And then it evolved to Biggie, Pac, Marshall Mathers, Outkast, you know?
Who's the best, in your opinion, who's the best rap artist of all time?
The best rap artist of all time?
Yes, sir. Or the top three.
Jesus
top
Christ.
three. Yeah, I know.
That's a tough one. I mean,
would Eminem be on top of your list?
Eminem is always in the top 5. Always.
Why does he get shitted on? Because he's white?
Because he's so fucking good. I don't give a fuck. If you rap and you are about this fucking hip hop shit and you take lyrics and your content serious, if you say Eminem is trash and whack and no one bumps him, you're a fucking liar. You're lying to your fucking self. Hands down. You know, I think Rakim is top.
The GOAT.
Rakim could come out now if we never heard of him, and he could sound fresh and be what's happening. Hands down. Listen to how his patterns, how he rhymes. People copy that dude's style to this day.
And when we copy Rakim, I mean, like, what are we copying, bro? Like, what are we studying? What are we hearing? What is the difference in the way his flows
patterns,
in a pocket?
His patterns. Like, all right, here's a record that copied Rakim, and it's very well known. Ho-ass Will Smith, a song, Summertime. DJ Jazz, right? That song, Summertime.
Ho-ass Will Smith.
Ho-ass Will Smith. No, the song Summertime.
Because he did some ho-ass shit, right?
Exactly, he did some ho-ass shit.
Yeah.
But that song, Summertime, you remember his song, that big hit?
Summertime.
It is well known, and he even admitted that he wrote that listening to Rakim. That is Rakim's flow. Facts. He couldn't even write. So that shows for Will Smith to have a hit record, his biggest record ever, he had to copy this motherfucker, this dude.
But isn't hip hop basically just like how do you say it, bro? Just births of another rapper.
I mean, you always got to be inspired.
Yeah.
You have to be inspired. If you're not inspired by something before you, that's what you. I mean, it's like Kobe Bryant was inspired by Michael Jordan. Is he better than Michael? No, complete different players. But he's inspired by him. You see how he played. But they're two great fucking people, man. Same thing with the music, with hip hop.
Absolutely.
And you have to be willing to push the line and push the barriers. But see, nobody wants to talk about that real shit. People want to just talk about, I want to be famous, I want to blow trees and fuck bitches and roll out in my Benz and, all that shit that's not real life. People are afraid to be themselves and be real. The image is a motherfucker. A lot of people get caught up in that bullshit. Image.
I mean, an image can get you killed, bro.
Yeah, it has. A lot of people have been killed out here.
It does.
There's a lot of people who talk that gangster street shit, and they're not really like that, but they want to rap about it because they have a platform. And they're like, man, people like when I'm doing something, I'm going to go and push the line. It's allbad.com.
So, in regards to yourself as a rap artist, Epidemic.
Yeah.
I mean, where did you go right or where did you go wrong in regards to, kind of like putting yourself on the platform to grow and be successful? I mean, did you get where you wanted to be at?
I mean, I had record deals. I was signed to a sub-label Universal back in like 2008. And it was a good experience, but it was a bad experience. It's like, oh, dude, I'm fucking got a deal. And then it's like, they ain't doing shit for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, goddamn. So it's like, you learn, man. You learn. But you have to be willing, like in today's climate, you have to be willing to put in all your own work. If you can't put in your work by yourself, no one else is going to help you. No one's helping for shit nowadays. Facts. I mean, just try and get an investor, someone to do a co-op. You know what I mean? If you're like, what's a co-op? That's when someone matches your money to put some shit out and get it popping.
And would you say that to get a co-op is needed to get pushed forward in this industry?
If you want to get to that top tier level, it is.
And what would that consist of, a co-op? I mean, to get you to the top layer. I mean, would it be to investing in a bomb-ass music video or?
Man, to be honest, if you're trying to get on that level, I mean, the last dude to really do it like that was Nipsey Hussle.
Or Little Baby.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we're talking about West Coast shit, I mean, I know this one cat, I don't know if you remember, he was like, came out in like 2005, Roscoe Umali.
Yeah.
Right? He had that song, he had a remix with E40 and Bobby Valentino, living it up, right? And I know him. And I talked to him about it one day. I said, man, what the fuck? Like, that record was everywhere. I said, what did it cost you? I go, I'm just curious. I know what it costs to be on the radio. I know the numbers, but I go, I want to know, how much did you spend? He said, I spent $250,000 back in 2005. I spent $250,000. I go, how much did you make back? He goes, we broke even. And it took us 2 years.
The industry ain't no
Think
joke.
about that. Because you figure radio station, they're going to want 10 racks a month, and they're going to say, well, we need to do a 6-month run. That's for one station.
Is that the way? No. Check. This is
real talk.
Is this the way it goes with radio stations? Bro? To get your record played.
Yeah, facts.
You gotta be paying the record station
because you gotta understand, man. The major labels, they have their budget for the whole year for everything, and a large portion of it is for the radio stations, and they feed them money. That's why you see that's why when they have the big concerts, right? They have the big artist performing. They're like. We need our music played on the radio. We'll fund our budget, so you can do your big shows, you can do this, do that, boom, 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 boom. But we need our artists on. You need to play our artists. That's why they play the same fucking artists every fucking hour, all day. And radio, you gotta look at it, there's only so many minutes in a day. That's just real estate. Right? You go to the beach, there ain't nowhere to, right? It's expensive on the beach. Why? Because there's not much real estate. Radio's the same shit. That's why it costs so much money, and they know, and they fucking tax. That's why I'm glad, you got podcasts and streaming, YouTube. The game is now the game is doing this. It's level.
It's leveling out.
It is leveled out. So now it's just who can create dope content. But see, now the game has also become more of a popularity thing. These labels, they're not even talking about how dope you are or you're talented. It's a popularity contest. That's why that chick, Catch Me Outside, that broad, that's why she's making crazy money. She's not dope. She's whack as fuck. But you know what? She's popular. You know what I'm saying? So popular people get popping. And that's like these labels, you know, there's one cat I'm working with and like helping him mix records and stuff. And he has a few big records, big artists on it. He spent a shit ton of money. He was talking to a label and they said, okay, these records are hot. He has 3 hot records. I mean, they're like, I told him, these are hit fucking records. You know what the label said? Oh, that's great. You got some big features. What are your numbers like? How many followers on Instagram? How's your YouTube looking? You know what I'm saying? He's like, what the fuck? Popularity. That's what the game is, and it's fucked up. But this is where we're in nowadays.
Wow.
So you're either gonna put music out because you enjoy it, and if you don't love this shit, if you don't love this hip hop, then don't even do it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't love it, if you're not willing to put money, I've been putting out since 98. You know what I'm saying? I look young as fuck. I've been putting out since 98. You know, we're the same age, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like 60?
So, yeah, 72. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't love it, and if you're not willing, you got to ask yourself. This one youngster was asking me, man, how long you been doing? How much it cost you? I said, listen, when do you start rapping? I've been rapping for 6 months. Okay. Are you willing to do this for 15 years and not make a fucking dime and put in about maybe 100,000 over 15 years? Are you willing to do that and still be relatively unknown? Fuck that. Then don't fucking do it, homie. Go get a trade job. Go do something else. If you don't love it, don't fucking do it. Facts. It's a cold ass game.
Wow. This is insight that we don't always get right here on
Yeah.
the podcast. This is insight that the public doesn't always get, dog.
It's the real spill. And the truth is a motherfucker. The truth hurts.
I didn't know radio stations were so treacherous like that, bro.
Fuck. You kidding me? And then the DJs, like the big DJs, they fuck around and they get their money and then they'll work side deals. But it's like, you're not paying me for this. You're going to pay me because you want me to come out to your event. Pay me this much money, I'll come out to X amount. Boom, boom, boom. I'll talk about you so many times during the week. And that's how the game is. That's what it is. That's why you don't hear people on the radio, only major labels, because they got the budget. They set aside a certain percentage of their total budget. And these labels make billions a year. So how can you, me, Dolly Girl, anybody else rapping out here, you cannot compete with somebody that says, we have $20 million set aside for the radio stations. And we're coming in, man, well, how's it, man, we'll play my song. They're like, psh, for what? Why am I gonna play this shit? We getting big money from these assholes every year. They keep the stations going. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's a cold game.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm really blown away right now, dog. But this is just all shit that like speculated shit that we think about from the guys that are on the outside, like myself. Ooh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it's crazy. So if you don't love this shit, don't even do it.
I mean, when you talked about Immortal Technique, I mean, why hasn't Immortal Technique been bigger than what he actually is in the underground?
Well, look what he talks about.
Yeah.
His content.
Marketing, right?
Yeah, and what his content. I mean, you know, you have to be willing to rap about what these people think they want to hear. That's why right now all the females are talking about doing hoe shit and this and that and ratchet and just fucking, you know what I'm saying? That's why because they all doing that, right? Like that new girl, Lotto, Big Lotto. She used to go by Mulatto, you know? She took the Mariah Carey fantasy beat that P. Diddy did back in the day. You know, big dick energy. Okay, well, they all talking about I want to do a big dick energy. Oh, I got that fire pussy or whatever. That's what they're all talking about. So I feel I got to do that to make my chances better. No one's being original. Nobody wants to hear real shit. They don't want to hear real stories. That's why we talk about the 90s was such a dope-ass time for rap music and hip-hop, because nobody sounded the same. You know, when Pac came on, it was a Pac song. When Biggie came on, it was a Biggie song. You know what I'm saying? When Snoop came on, everyone had their own sound. When Busta Rhymes don't sound nobody. So, and that's the problem. Now everybody wants to sound like each other.
That's crazy, bro. That's such a.
I wouldn't say that 100%.
Nah, I would say it 100%.
Yeah, I would
bro,
say.
they all got the same cadence.
I'll go on, I would say they all do.
No, we're talking.
That's a blanket statement, though.
But we're
That's a
talking.
blanket statement.
But we're talking
I
about.
can pull Spotify right now and play the top hip hop songs. They're not exactly the same.
No, but
same cadence.
We're talking about.
Yes,
the big boys. We're talking about the top tier people. We're talking people that are out of the stratosphere.
Don't listen to Casey, bro.
I mean,
you listen to country music.
Hey, everyone to his own.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's tons of dope music out. You just gotta look for it. You gotta fucking look for it.
Bro, I don't. So check it out. As an old head, I'm considered an old head. 45 years old.
Yeah,
right?
me too.
Honestly, bro, I just listen to old music. I want new music, bro. I want new music. I want to download new albums on my iTunes.
Right.
But I just don't know where to go to find that, bro.
Because you're not in touch with what the younger people do. I'm just saying. I'm always looking, trying to see what's new, what's fresh, and it's hard.
But what I'm saying, bro, is like you said, it all sounds the same.
Yeah.
So if all the cadences are the same, or they got that motherfucking that shit that makes your voice sound a little different and shit, you know what I mean? Like that what's his name? That signature, that style and shit. You know what I mean? It's just it all sounds the same to me, bro.
Yeah.
I want original shit. Who was that? Hey, cuz who was that group that you showed me to? La Costa Nostra? What is it? Not La Costa Nostra. What is it called? What is it? Manas. There was a dude and he actually brought it. They brought it back. Like one dude sounded like fucking.
Oh, you think about the dudes that sit around the table and they rap? The table.
But they're lip singing though.
Oh, they lip sing.
I didn't know they were.
I figured out they lip singing.
Nah.
No, they're lip singing. Listen to it, bro.
Really?
When they're moving on the mic, bro. When they're moving on the mic, hey, it doesn't ever change, bro.
But it's still dope.
It's dope. What are they called?
Costa Nostra.
La Contra, dog. Coast Contra, dog.
Yeah, I see them on Instagram.
It's the four brothers, right? Around the table.
Yeah. They got the table and they just go in and just rap and it's like it's dope.
It's dope. No, I love it, and I'm not trying to shit on what they're doing, but I'm just saying like. Those dudes, I was like, oh shit. Cause I was telling my cuz, I was like, dog, I need some new music, dog. From new motherfuckers coming up, dog. I don't want to be stuck in the fucking, you know what I mean, in the past with all this old shit.
Right.
Like, I could be on that because there's times for that, you know what I mean? But show me the good shit now, you know what I mean? But anyways, dog, you brought up some fucking amazing points, dog, and thank you, dog.
Yeah.
Can we do a freestyle?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go,
Ready?
baby.
Yo, you're a has-been that hasn't even happened, that hasn't seen a fraction of action like you're napping. No time for the memes, you better get a genie with 3 wishes if you think that you clowns are gonna see me. Cause I'm like a sensei, I'm chopping up words. Your style's always been gay, you're polishing turds. I stand on a knife with towers, piss on all you cowards. You enjoy golden showers and send the 3 flowers, crease khakis and white tees. Like I'm game banging back in the heydays of 1993. Who did it? Forget it. It really doesn't matter cause all you assholes are just like brain matter out the fucking window. Let's go.
Epidemic, baby.
He can't rap. Fucked him. Oh. Whack Shady, your mom is whack. Suck a dick.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Hell yeah, that was dope, dog.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, bro. Yeah. Hey, let's get Dolly Girl back here. Let's end this bitch right now, dog. Hell yeah. Dolly Girl, you really fucking with some dudes, you know what I mean, that are in the game and shit. They got some knowledge and shit.
I'm telling you, like it's a whole different thing now. I'm a whole different level now.
You want to speak? You want to spit a fucking acapella after the homie?
No, I want to give you something real quick before we leave.
Okay, what do you got?
I got you some posters.
We're gonna put this in the bathroom, girl.
Oh man! Well, hey, that's why I brought extra.
Tight.
Thank you, love. Appreciate
I brought you
that.
a CD.
Oh shit! What is a CD? What year?
That's my last album. My last physical album I put out. It's called The Grind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys can get that on my website. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
I got you some stickers.
Yeah. Damn, the marketing is correct, girl. I love it.
But hey, like I said, we stepped our game and Epis helping me polish up.
Yeah.
And I got you one of my new Fuck Love t-shirts also.
Oh shit! Love you, girl. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Even though he's in love.
Even though
But even when you're in love, it's still like fuck love at times. You know what I mean?
Fuck love at times.
Yeah, it's like this shit ain't working out, girl.
You know, you guys, hey, you know,
I
you
don't give a
guys,
fuck. We got 10 kids together. You know what I mean? This shit's fucked up.
you know, you guys be losing these all over the place. So there you go.
Lighters, damn, darling girl. Love you, baby.
Damn, hooked us up.
Hooked us up. Yeah. So we're gonna end this right now.
Let's do
Shoot all
this.
your plugs, everything, girl.
Yeah, I got a list of plugs, man. You don't know. The game's changed already on me. First and foremost, thank you to you guys. Hood Stocks, you guys, thank you so much for letting your homegirl come through. Like, I really appreciate it. This was a good time when you could just chop it up and just be you, and you know what I'm saying? Talk about the good times and, bring up all that, for real, Thank you guys so much. Shout out to my team, GS Customs. Custom Vida. Shout out to Northwest Super Show where I'm gonna be at the Portland, Oregon. Like, this is really big for me. I got a lot of people hitting me up, so I'm super excited to meet everybody out there. Like I said, Houston, I'm coming back. So if you missed out, stay posted. Definitely my G-Files family. Shout out to them. Shout out to my boy Predict. He needs to come out. He's got his own podcast going on too, man. And
he's been bugging the shit out of me.
That's my boy. He's cool.
Shout out to Predict.
Yeah, he got mad love for you, and he's doing the same thing too. Just trying to
Predict. I'm gonna have him on when the time's right.
No, exactly. It's all about timing. That's my boy. He's been on the ground with me.
He's on the list, 100%.
Yeah, no, he's been on my ground with me for like years, 20 years and stuff.
The mailman, I know.
Yeah, the homie. I'm also gonna be in LA. I'm gonna be in LA on April 23rd with the NB Riders doing a show out here. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are in town, come through. If you guys ain't busy, you already know what's good. Hit me up. I got you guys. And just thank you to everybody. At the end of the day, y'all know that at the end of the day, there is no Dolly Girl without you guys. And I know this. That's why people be surprised that I actually message you guys back. I won't do it the same day, but I do try to reach out to everybody who messaged me. This girl hit me up like 2 years ago, and I saw her message. She's like, oh my God, you messaged me back. I go, hey, it took me 2 years, but I did it. Because everything I do it from my heart, my core. Like I said, since I've been in the game, I've been blessed, and I never took advantage of it. And I would like, just to keep moving forward and just always remember that I know that I'm here because of the support of everybody here. Like, I'm grounded. I know what's up, and I appreciate all that. So gracias so much, and G-Files family all day. Free my homie Osco.
Absolutely. Dolly Girl, everybody. Give it up for Dolly Girl. We all out of here, baby.